And welcome to Tales on Tap, a place where good friends get together to tell stories of flump relationship drama, reuniting with lost friends, and realizing the situation may be a bit worse than originally expected.
No idea what you're talking about.
Here for that flump drama.
Yeah, just the flump drama, that's all we're here for. But before we get into today's announcements, let's pop over and say hi to everyone, shall we? This music is very loud to me.
Hi everyone, shall we?
Hello everybody.
Hi.
Good day.
Good day to you.
You're so extra.
Tomorrow.
But yes, as I mentioned, we do have a few announcements. As always, we are sponsored by our good friends over at Valkyrie RPG. So if you head to valkyrie-rpg.co.uk and use the code TALES10 at checkout, you can get 10% off on everything except for subscription packs, but everything. They have dice, they have t-shirts modeled by our Dan over there.
Our Dan. Our Dan.
So buff.
We have two Dans.
Comrade Dan.
One of our Dans.
The Dan.
Comrade Dan.
So be sure to go over and check them out, and I know that quite a few of you have already used our code and bought some stuff and are loving your purchases, so definitely go check them out. They will also, alongside us, be attending the Games Expo in Birmingham next weekend. So if you want to see us or them, be sure to swing on by. Tickets are still on sale, pretty cheap, pretty reasonable price for a weekend of convention time. So there's a load of people there. We've got a load of board games, loads of TTRPGs, panel talks, all of that stuff. And we are going to be there mulling around, meeting some of you guys. So be sure to swing on by, and we will definitely look forward to seeing you there. And if you want to throw anything about next weekend with the Games Expo?
No, so it's in Birmingham. It is in the UK. If you are based in the UK, by all means, we will happily do meet and greets. There's going to be people there from Friday to Sunday. So by all means, and even if you're not going to come and see us, just go anyway. Like, the lineup for this whole weekend is insanely good. They do board games, TTRPGs, role-playing games, huge like mega war gaming is going on. There's a Viking village outside. There's
I think they do map world building and stuff like that as
and
well.
they do. There's an interactive space shuttle simulator that is definitely not Star Trek. Where they have two simulators where 6 people go in each simulator, like one person on weapons, one person on shields, one person capturing the bridge, and they have like this simulated battle. It sounds amazing. I can't wait.
Not sponsored.
Yeah, it's not sponsored.
But
we have to do
we'll
that.
be there. So you should be too if you want to.
If you do run into us, there may be surprises.
Maybe.
And
But let us know why you know us first. Don't just jump on us.
And if you notice any new viewers
Running
after the expo, be sure to welcome them in nicely.
Yeah, 1,000%. Okay, so also we have a giveaway running still. So on our Discord channel, which is linked below, as well as all of our social media, so go give us a follow there. We have a NPC builder. So we are putting to you to create the most interesting NPC you can and submit it into the giveaway NPC builder channel in the Discord channel server. That's the word.
The giveaway one.
Yeah, the giveaway one. I said that. I got it right this time.
Sorry.
I even copy-pasted into my notes exactly what it was called so I didn't mess up.
That's my bad.
So basically, put in your most creative, interesting NPCs there, and we're going to get together in a last order session and judge who's best. And the winner receives, Natalie?
Full commission and a chibi that matches of any character you want. OC, yourselves, your pets, anything you want.
Yeah, nice. Yeah, it doesn't have to be the character you submit.
No,
it
can be.
It can be if you want.
It can be a picture of your dog. You could ask for a nice animated cactus.
Could be you.
I could do cactuses.
Could be you.
Cactuses,
If you've got
cacti.
a certain
Cacti.
like proclivity for cheese, just Ask for a nice block of Emmental or something.
Chibi block and Emmental, yeah.
Like,
a baby bell.
Yeah.
Pushing my art skills there, but okay.
Cheese.
Yeah.
I could draw a baby bell.
It's just a circle. But yeah, head over to our Discord channel and also all of our other social medias while you're at it. And also while you're kind of down there, you see that subscribe button. If you can, you should, maybe hit that. But if you don't have the funds to spare, which is completely understandable, you can use a Twitch Prime sub by linking your Amazon Prime account to your Twitch account and subscribe for free. And why not use your one free subscription on us? Because we love you guys.
Yeah.
For free?
For free? I know.
Oh my god.
Incredible stuff. Steal that money from Bezos. Anyway, I also just want to say, in the subject of kind of subscriptions and donations and stuff like that, there's never any pressure to subscribe or donate. However, I want to say again a massive thank you to what happened on Tuesday, where we received an insane donation, and we still are all kind of in shock that it happened. And we cannot say thank you enough. It means the world that people are out there supporting and are willing to donate that much. There is no obligation to do so, but having that happen was incredible. So thank you.
Yeah.
It'll be put to good use.
Yeah.
Yep, we're buying a jacuzzi that fits all 6 of us in.
I mean, that's what I thought we were doing.
Spoiling the video. You're spoiling the video.
I didn't know if it was we landed on a jacuzzi or a pet pygmy pig. I didn't know which. We were split, weren't
Those
we?
were the two options. Yeah.
Like a micro pig.
Shared custody. We could toss it around.
Moving swiftly on.
Anyway,
Just throw it around the park.
no pigs are being tossed. Anyway, unless anybody else has anything to say before I...
Goodbye, everybody.
No, just get into the video. Get into the intro.
Oh yeah, great. Now
Yeah.
you're going to go to
Tossing
me
starts.
for the bloody recap.
All right
after
then. Okay.
big tossing. Right?
After that chaotic little start, grab yourself a quick drink, sit back and relax as we get into tonight's episode of Tales on Tap.
I'll make this fast. After Flapjack told us what was happening to the bacon tray, we needed to get out of there fast. Apollo decided to stay with us for the time being. We said our goodbyes to Scar. I understand his reasons, but I do hope he stays safe. Using Apollo's knowledge of the patrols in the area, my stealth, Rory's guiding from above, and Gurgle's trinkets, and Geo's illusions, we made our way to the dock unseen. With a last glimpse of the bacon tray ablaze, we find our new ship with the big SJA on the side. Once aboard, we find another flump captain called Brownie. We depart, and I marvel at this new ship. It's quite the upgrade. We head to Toril, and this fills me with both fear and excitement. Fear of what we're going to find, and the possibility of seeing Accra again. Gods, I do hope they're safe. After a few tense words between Geo and Apollo, I spend some time getting to know the new guy. At which point, fuck it. Apollo heard the ghost that was haunting Scar. Maybe we're haunted now? I don't know. Once we reached Toril, I made a telepathic link with Apollo and beamed down to the surface, just outside Waterdeep. This is where we see the sight that I was not expecting. Waterdeep has been left a barren wasteland and is far worse than I could ever imagine. My heart simply breaks. The streets that I once knew in utter destruction, it's hard to picture anyone escaping, but if anyone could, Accra could. It takes everything I have to stay standing and stop my mind from spiraling and picturing the worst. We decide to head into the city while Brownie scans for life forms. And this is so much. The smell of decay and death sits heavy in the air. We see 2 humanoids ahead rummaging through the debris. Apollo sneaks round to the right, Gurgle to the left. One identified himself as Caleb. Upon hearing my name, he tells me he knows Aqua and that she is safe. I could cry. They said they are scouting the impact site tomorrow, and they are getting some supplies for the other survivors that are waiting in the bunker nearby. We help them get their stuff from his shop. I choose to wait outside while the others go inside. That was poorly written. They find some various potions and head back out. We do see one body amongst the others that doesn't belong. I recognize it as a creature from Doomspace. Oh yeah, sorry. We head out back. We head out of the city to the bunker, and my excitement builds. We get to what looks like an outhouse with a ladder going down to a medium-sized room filled with lots of people, beds, and other things. In the back, launched over a map, I see her, my Aqua. Thank the gods she's alive. I never want to let her go. It seems that she's made some interesting friends. That doesn't surprise me. Apollo makes himself really useful, healing the wounded. Gurgle tries to fix Darius' hearing, though I do have to remind him not everyone needs to be fixed. But that's all for now. I really want to spend some time with Aqua, so I'll leave it there. Over and out.
Nicely done.
Nice.
No, it's fine. Yeah, so as Bella quite rightly said, you are currently in the bunker. A few individuals have made their acquaintance. Caleb, Darius, a gnomish individual who Aqua says is named Knives.
I'm roll
And we are now going to roll. I'm on it.
I was trying to get my own map.
I was setting the scene. I was like, Dan's going to call this out if I take the
Yeah.
Because I did on Tuesday. But yeah, no, before we properly crack in, I need everybody except for Bella, I believe, to roll a d20.
Ooh, that wasn't good.
5, okay? 5 for Apollo.
I got a 9.
9 for Rory. Gio?
12 for me.
12. Gurgle.
12.
So, Apollo, for the first time, you will be giving your mission reports.
Oh, God.
I'm looking forward to that.
Me too, actually.
Yeah,
So grandiose.
Yeah.
Just for context, and for you should probably explain what the mission report is to Apollo, just as a heads up. Because
I mean, you
come
should
on.
possibly explain what is actually happening here to Apollo at some point.
I mean, we've known you for like 4 hours, let's be honest.
It took us 6 to get here, but yeah, sure.
Actually, it took us 5.5 because of my tinkering.
Yes, yeah, okay, yeah. All right then. So, you are currently in the bunker. It was nearing evening when you entered the bunker, and Caleb informed you that there was going to be a scouting mission first thing in the morning to go and investigate the center point where whatever it was that came from the sky landed. So what would you like to do?
Where is everyone?
Gurgle's just sitting.
You're not in here right now, but you can pull yourselves into the map if you want. It was just for visual sake, so you know kind of the space you're in.
Oh, so we're not in here.
We are.
You are. You're
just
here.
not
You're
on the
wherever
map.
you want to be. You're just not on the map.
No, sorry. But yeah, I thought you meant we weren't in this room. It was just.
No. You
Right.
are in the main room. Aqua is currently kind of like just will not let Bella go. Whether that be kind of like linking arms, wrapping her arm around her waist, whatever it might be, it's just very much pinned to Bella's side.
Gurgle's just going to be sitting in the corner,
Mm-hmm.
putting out some bits and bobs, some metal pieces, and sort of placing them on his boots, and starting to sort of weld them together underneath the sole of the boots.
Okay.
And just tinker away.
So, Knives, kind of as you're getting situated, and Apollo, you're kind of you're going around with the goblin child, fixing people up.
Yeah.
I've put the goblin child on the map because
That's fine. I will place
He's
mine.
adorable.
Very
Look at
cute.
the
The
little
art,
one.
I can't find the artist, but the
yeah.
art is so cute. But yeah, so Apollo, you're kind of down there, and after a little bit of time, like not wanting to overwhelm you immediately, Knives kind of goes, if you'd all, the newbies, do you want to come in if you're planning on going to this expedition with us? Could do with brainstorming what we're going to do, what the plan is.
And can I find out what the goblin child's name is?
Yeah.
It wasn't Boot Boy, which is what it was before.
Not Boot Boy. Did I give it a name? I
Oh,
You didn't.
remember.
You didn't give it. You didn't tell me what their name is.
I think I gave them a name, but I don't have my laptop because it died. So give me 2 seconds.
a good boy it is.
Otherwise, it's Boot
Boots.
Boy.
Boots.
Boots works.
Yeah, let's call him Boots.
Boots.
He's
Does
bigger.
he have big boots?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's got boots that are far too big for him. They're like punkish boots.
Okay.
Yeah.
Love it.
I
Character
will.
creation on the fly. Love this.
I will thank him for all his aid and efforts in assisting me with the curing of those with such foul ailments. I will take back my amulet, and I don't know if he will know what these are, but I will give him a credit. I don't know how that actually looks in this game. It's probably like a little
Metal
is-
bar.
It's like a little Switch game.
The thing is, the credits are more. It's all basically contactless.
Is it digital? Is it digital?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll find something else to
You
give
just
him.
scam the kid.
It's crypto, bro. It's crypto. Come on.
That's fine.
Just put a chip on his head. There you go.
I'll find something else to give him then.
You take
he kind of-
Bitcoin.
He kind of looks up at you and goes, was I helpful?
Oh, you were the most helpful, yes. I have not had an assistant in these sorts of dangerous escapades for some time. You are mastering your craft quite quickly. You should definitely think about potentially becoming a cleric yourself. I could lend a hand in teaching you my ways.
I will, okay, I do not know exactly what a cleric is.
Oh, they are wonderful.
If it helps people like this, I wouldn't be opposed.
It is all about helping people. You are absolutely right, little one.
Would
And do you like helping people?
I do, but people often run away from me.
Oh, because you're so small. Oh, people often run away from me as well, but often because I'm chasing them with a big stick.
Should I get a big stick then?
I will find you one myself and bring it back when I return.
Thank you.
Are you hungry? Have you eaten today?
We do not have enough to eat more than once a day at the moment, so I think Jeremy is preparing a meal for this evening.
Well, a growing, strapping young gentleman like yourself can't go hungry now, and I'll reach into my bag. I'll pull out rations, but I will then hand him over rations and be like, don't share this with anyone else. This is just for you, Boots, so that you get big and strong.
Okay. And kind of runs back to his bed and puts it under the pillow.
That's
And
fine.
just, looks around.
And then I will walk over to him, kneel down in front of him and go, now I'm going to give you the blessing of a god called Paladine. Now this god watches out for all beings, and with my blessing, he is going to take special care of you.
Even goblins?
Especially goblins. Big, brave goblins like you deserve protection, because when you get older, you're going to do a good job at protecting others, aren't you, Boots?
Yes, I am.
And then I'll make up a blessing, like, and I'll make it look official, like, and just so that he's like proud as punch. And then I'll go, okay, keep an eye on the patients. If any of them stir or get really bad, you come and fetch me, Boots, okay?
I tell them, do not move.
Do not move. That's right.
Okay. And you see, he kind of like goes and finds like a scrap of paper and a pencil and like starts like patrolling the beds, like looking everyone up and down and making sure they're not moving as you go and join the rest.
I'm taking him to space with us.
If one of you doesn't play adult Boots in another campaign, I'm going to be furious. A goblin cleric called Boots. I'll be furious.
Okay. Well, once I've done that, I will then go and I'll seek out knives, and just as I kind of approach, I'll approach quite quickly at first, but then slow my pace down as I approach. And I have tended to the wounded. Most of the ailments have not beyond my reach. I do only have limited capabilities, though. The medicinal herbs and such would be rather helpful in the long term.
We appreciate it. Caleb is just over there, and you can hear like tinkering around, like towards the other end of the room. You haven't gone in yet, but it's just like a curtain that's opened, so you can reveal part of the table. And Caleb's working on it, but any help is always appreciated. So thank you.
Of course. I couldn't help but overhear when we first arrived. Caleb mentioned that there are ruffians in the area and bandits and looters that come around. Do they pose a credible threat to you and your people?
Let's save this for everyone here. Everybody who is wanting to come on the expedition, if you can come in here with us. Don't want to alarm anybody else. And kind of gestures you all around this table, where there is a big map of Waterdeep. And you see Caleb on the other side by just a desk with a travel alchemical kit set up on the table. There are a few herbs and stuff that are somehow growing in this underground space in flower pots to the side. You can see that this is kind of a haphazard room, whether it be strategic planning, training, because there are battle dummies there, some weapon racks with really rudimentary weapons, but you can see it's just whatever could have been scavenged, whatever, has been taken and placed here. And there's also kind of some very makeshift bookshelves with kind of some charred books, some like slightly damaged books, but they don't look like they've been hit by the brunt of the damage. They were rescued before anything took place. So yeah, you all come inside, and Caleb kind of looks over and just goes, "I'll be with you in a minute. I'm just trying to figure out what these potions I managed to save were."
Caleb, my friend, do you need help, Caleb? I just adore the setup you have down here. I would be most interested in helping.
I mean, let's if you are okay helping, it'll save me some time. So I'll join you for this discussion, and then we can go from there. You can help me later.
Yes, we'll experiment together.
Fucking flirting with Caleb.
Legitimately, Apollo's eyebrows just go.
You just see Geo and he just goes, "Don't be jealous." As Geo starts pulling out like paper, pen, and quill ink, and he's going to start, as this discussion begins, start mapping out Waterdeep as best he can, like he usually does, sort of.
Yeah, so, I mean, what you can essentially do is trace the map that's currently on the table. So there is, at the moment, outstretched with knives kind of pinned in the corners, a map of Waterdeep. And you see a circle around the castle kind of gate area, which you assume to be the epicenter of whatever took place. And you see various, like, markings on it. Some areas have been crossed off. Some areas marked for supply runs. Some routes that have already been explored that are known to be safe. And you also see towards the outskirts, you see a few circles in red with kind of like exclamation points in them. And Knives kind of looks down. To answer your question, Apollo, I think it was, the bandits and the raiders that we've found are situated in these areas that we know of. They seem to be fellow survivors who are simply using this as an opportunity to get what they can out of the fallen city.
You are fighting each other instead of working together as one?
So I'm not saying it's all. Unfortunately, I don't know if there are any survivors who are not raiders. Others are opportunists from a fair distance away who heard about what's happened and have arrived in the past week or so as news has spread. But others are simply individuals from Waterdeep itself who have decided to make the most of this opportunity.
Good friend Rory, would you be able to commit such a map to memory so that we may regale in the tale later on if we are stuck?
I can certainly try. And I'll wander up to the table and have a little scan over it.
Geo is delicately trying to trace this fucking map and like making one of his own.
Yeah. So basically what we're thinking is the Southern Way entry point seems to be clear. It seems like any ruffians or anything like that have noticed where we are, but they do not want to deal with us. We've had to show, unfortunately, our strengths and kind of looks to Darius slightly before turning back. But we have been safe for the past week or so, have not dealt with anybody on the south side. So we think that this is likely the best way to enter. And Caleb kind of pipes up. Yeah, I mean, we went furthest in with you guys earlier to my shop, and it seems to be okay. There was that weird thing on the ground, which I haven't really seen many of before. I think I've seen one a fair distance away, but...
how many of those have you encountered in the city so far?
I mean, myself, I've seen, I think, 2, including that one earlier today.
And they've both been deceased, right?
Yeah, as far as I can tell. Nothing has attacked us or anything like that. Aqua kind of pipes up. I think I've seen 3, I want to say. More when I've gone closer towards the center, so...
I was just about to ask, how close towards the middle of the impact point do you get before these things start to roam?
I mean, I've personally gotten towards the Waterdeep Way, the kind of main street that surrounds the castle district, but I haven't been able to go closer because I mainly go on supply runs by myself. I'm quite good at keeping to the shadows, as it were.
Sorry, I'm just swallowing a chicken nugget.
Sorry.
DM, did I, as I entered the bunker, or as Apollo entered the bunker, did he notice, was there people set with weaponry towards the door? Did it look heavily protected? Or does it look like as soon as you get down and in, everyone's just chill? Nobody's kind of like on guard or anything?
It seemed like it was chill. What Bella would have noticed when she went down with Caleb is that there was something on the wall that he looked like he disarmed. So it looks like, and you probably saw like the remnants of a trap that has been
deactivated.
Mm-hmm. But they all seem pretty chill. Darius always kind of has a bit of a stoic, gruff like look, and is clearly like tracking everyone and making sure that everyone is there that he knows should be there. You kind of get the impression that Darius is almost the protector in a way.
Does he like?
Yeah.
And
Go on.
You've probably noticed that if you're looking out for that kind of thing as well, RO isn't. I nearly said R2 then. RO is like kind of not at the table with you guys and is sort of standing back with a view down towards the door and has been pretty much in view of the door the entire time that we've been down here.
Yeah.
Well, one question that I have, Knives, does anybody know the presence of your people? Has anybody tried to find this place before, or has anybody tried to attempt to enter it?
I mean, we've had... All of us have kind of filtered through at various points, but often No, that's not knives. Anyway, but often with one of us at their side, we kind of conduct rescue missions. Jeremy came on his own, managed to find us. To be honest, I think he was just looking for an outhouse somewhere and then he happened to stumble on here. We haven't had any issues here.
The reason I ask is that in times like this, you will often find that it is those that have sanctity that are often targeted first, for that is a much greater prize than often weaponry and coin in matters of in events such as these. We must be on your guard. Simple traps and one quite capable individual may not be enough. What is your plan for the further safety of your people? You intend to stay here for long?
Well, to be frank, we want to understand what it is that's causing this, and if we can put an end to it, we want to put an end to it. And then hopefully, bit by bit, move back, get word out to the other cities. We've sent a few riders out to Neverwinter to hopefully get some reinforcements. Hoping that there are... We have not heard word yet. Not back.
Do you know of any other large settlements around that have been struck, or is it just Waterdeep to your knowledge?
I think El Terrell in the south was hit, but other than that in Faerun, I don't know of anywhere.
Concerning.
Maybe we could get word. Sorry. No, go on.
No. And this is your first attempt to the epicenter of this catastrophe, correct?
Yeah, we've been taking our time, day by day, doing a few more blocks, and while it's not a few blocks away where we're heading now, we think it's time. 2 weeks is more than enough time for these people to be living like this.
And you've not had any sicknesses return, people not come back, there's not been any losses or as such as you journey closer?
There has been a loss, and looks towards Darius, who you can see is just clutching at his neck. But we have been lucky. Most of us have made it and survived here, and we are only sending out our most capable on these supply runs. At the moment, for the past, it's been survival only, but now we want to figure out what is going on.
Well, then it is extremely lucky that we have stumbled upon you, and you have.
We also have... Maybe we could get word to the captain of our ship, who is currently patrolling the coastline, to see if there are any other settlements nearby that have had similar things happen.
That might be quite slow.
It's a very fast ship, don't worry.
Yes, many sails. And if the worst comes to the worst and your people are unfortuitous, then perhaps we may aid you in relocation later down the line. Now, yes, tomorrow is about answers, and I think that we all agree that that's something that we're desperately in need of. However, there are other things that I can see just by opening my eyes around here that you are also in desperate need of. Perhaps if one of you could write a list of things that you are in need of, that would, if we come across, whether that's blankets, extra pillows, clothing, then we can pick it up on the way.
I mean, we've got a board of kind of the most essential items that we're looking for. Mainly just, again, for survival. We've got enough food probably for another week. Gonna have to make another run. Fresh food is reaching the end of its life now. We've got some dried meats and everything like that that will keep us going. We don't have enough to, unfortunately, feed everybody the meals that they should be having in a day, but it's enough to get by. So food, obviously, it does get cold down here. Also, the damp down here is a problem. So anything to potentially make some more ventilation. But it's one of those things that we don't want to look as though we're putting up roots for a permanent place to stay. We don't want everyone to fear that this is it for them now.
I get that. So you were in Waterdeep when this happen then?
Yeah, we all were.
Can you tell me what it looked like from your point of view?
So I was just outside, tending my garden. Bit of a green thumb. And I was looking just up at the clouds, and I saw the sky darken a bit. And I thought, oh, it must be just very cloudy today. But then I looked up, and something was indeed blocking the sun, but it wasn't a cloud. It was something large, almost egg-like in shape, careening down to the earth at insane speeds. And before I could really understand what was going on, the ground started shaking, and I lost sight of it through the buildings, and I ran. As did a lot of us.
Could you possibly draw a picture of that thing that you saw?
I'm not exactly an artist, and literally plucks the quill from Geo and draws an egg.
My map.
So does this strike? Does this? Have I heard of ships like this before? Have I come across them in my travels?
No. So this, to none of you, resembles a ship. There are ships that look like kind of egg-shaped body, but they would have distinctive wings, sails, all of that type of thing. A pure basic egg coming from the sky, that's not a ship that you know of.
Does that sound like the seeds that we had discussed previously?
It does indeed.
Okay. I think I might have heard of something like this. It does sound like what we're looking for. Did you see it leave?
No.
Okay, so it's possibly still there. Right.
This is what we're worried about. This is why we haven't ventured, because we don't know what it is. We don't know if it is an egg, as it looked like, what it will hatch. We don't know, but there has been nothing that's gotten further out. We haven't encountered, other than those few weird creatures closer to the center, we haven't seen any force.
Have you detected any electromagnetic fluctuations near the impact site?
Knife just kind of goes, what? And Caleb kind of speaks up. I don't have a way of detecting that, nor do I entirely understand what that means.
Do you like lights? You know, these electricity lights? Do you have like portable ones? Like a torch? Not the fire torches. Do you have ones that
No, but that is a real good idea.
Okay.
Okay. Portable electricity. I like it. I can do something with that.
Yes, we have that from across the sea from where we are. It's very new, but it is quite strange. Before we divulge more, I don't wish to sound unhappy at this, but how did you all survive? Because the area of destruction seems to be intense to the point where nothing has.
I'm also curious.
Look around at the people here and notice that none of us are necessarily the most affluent. None of us could afford to live in the castle district. We were fortunate that we were not in the center.
And we're able to run in time.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Did you all coalesce here? Or did you coalesce somewhere else?
No, so a few of us at first were just camping on the edges, noticing that the life in the grass was still there. We were just camping out, watching and hoping that someone would come to help. It was me, Aqua, an individual who's left now, and Caleb at the start. And then others saw our campfire at night, and gradually joined, and it got to the point where there were so many of us that we realized we needed to do something. And fortunately, Flora over there, and just kind of out the door to the woman who sat over here, is pretty good at moving stone. And so we were able to carve this.
She is a geomancer. That is incredible. Sorry, she's an earth mover. I understand. Yes, carry on.
And so we got this and organized ourselves a bit. Put up beds for those who needed it, and gradually we were able to get more and more equipment to survive down here.
Do I get the sense that they're hiding information, or withholding any information, or like not being wholly truthful about what they're saying?
Roll me an insight check.
That's 15. Oh no, 14. Sorry, 14.
They seem to be. She seems to be telling the truth. You think she's probably withholding some bits because you are new, and but it's nothing that you can sense is malicious or would jeopardize anything. It's more kind of personal matters that she doesn't want to go into.
Yeah. Okay.
At the bottom of Gio's map, as she's talking, he makes a little single line and just puts impact above it, and then. So, from the point of impact to the point you escaped, how quickly does this take effect? Because, and again, I don't wish to be ungrateful of the situation, but there are staggeringly few of you. And if this happened quickly, you getting away may have been incredible luck.
So, from what we know, I've asked everybody what they saw. It looks as though the initial zone was almost immediate. Life began to wither and buildings began to crumble in on themselves as though a natural disaster had struck the area, but then it was more gradual. It took days for more blocks to be filled, and quite honestly, it's getting worse. More and more area is losing life. It's like it's being sucked out.
So the forests in the nearby area, any wildlife that may or may not have been living close to the city, is that all but disappeared as well?
Most kind of birds and avian creatures have fled, gone to different areas. Others may have burrowed underground. I don't know. Aqua kind of chimes in with that. When I've been out looking around, I have noticed the occasional kind of creature that feeds on detritus, like on the outskirts, but even as you get closer, they're fewer and far between as well. It's like even that life is being drained the closer you get.
I was just merely looking for a solution to your lack of abundance of food.
Oh,
and if there were
the
viable hunting grounds where there may be doe or buck.
There are some. A lot have moved away, but there are still some kind of wildlife that don't know well enough to leave. So there is opportunity there.
Can you kill those creatures?
Sorry, I forgot you'd fixed that. That threw me off. Continue. My bad.
Do you think you can kill those creatures out there and eat them? As in the ones in the city?
Of the strange ones?
The things we don't know? No. I wouldn't want to. If you it just looks like corded knots. It doesn't look. I don't know. I'm a fan of a steak as much as the next, but I don't really want whatever that is.
The creatures we found outside are definitely not of any Taurillian genus we are aware of from our records. They must be from somewhere else, and therefore consuming them would be ill-advised.
Okay.
My friend is correct. They are from far away. Potentially, you are aware of other realms, correct?
Yeah.
Then a realm different to this one, let's say.
Okay. I mean, I only really know of kind of like, be quiet for a second, and then looks at Caleb, and Caleb kind of goes, I've heard of areas that protect the gates to different realms, but for things from different realms just to come in and just out of nowhere?
Well, you don't know what this impact site is. It could be a puncture between realms. If it is unknown, we can only assume.
But if it's spreading, I do think we should get there as soon as possible to try and deal with, maybe disable or try and stop the spread any further, and then maybe these people can move back into the city once we've done that.
Yeah, but I would also recommend that we also take provisions in case that we are not successful. Have everyone here gather their belongings and stand at the ready. For if we fail and this spreads further, it could cause them more harm than good, and you may need to evacuate. Let's hope it does not come to that, but being prepared for such an eventuality can only put you in good stead.
Well, I have...
Apollo is right.
No, that is a good point. We were thinking, well, we've got an evacuation plan in place just in case, but if you feel like tomorrow it should be at the ready, we'll let everyone know.
I think it's best just to be prepared. Not to say that it will happen, but just be prepared. And even if the best outcome were that we were able to find out what this was, but we couldn't stop the spread, maybe we could aid you in another way. But as I say, relocation, we could potentially take you to another city that has not been affected. Find some more of your people. There is strength in numbers, and now you have more numbers here than you did yesterday. So how do we go ahead?
On that, I need you all to... We appreciate you being here, but obviously you are strangers to us, and this is not your fight. You do not have to come with us.
Oh, brilliant. Shall we go? He just kind of like cracks a smile and winks, and then just turns around and goes, we are here for the right reasons. Just
yes,
cause.
We have all come to this planet for this reason alone.
What did you say?
Our mission, so to speak.
Sorry, Gio, I didn't mean to interrupt. Country, we spoke about this on the boat.
Of course. Everything seems like a world to me when you're from so far away. Well, worlds away, it's a figure of speech. Point is, we have come here for this, to solve this for you.
You can see that Aqua's kind of got a knowing smile on her face. And Caleb is just kind of like leant back, like got a raised eyebrow, isn't questioning it, but you could tell like he suspects something for sure.
Literally, just like as just kind of like he means country.
He says, standing next to like some pristinely built fucking
robot
android thing.
Oh, well, this is purely mechanical.
Dwarves.
Knocked together in a week.
Speaking of which, have we seen any dwarves since we've been here?
There's been something of your attention.
No?
No.
Finally eradicated them. Amazing. I love this campaign.
Jesus Christ.
Okay, so SpellJammer's over. Bye, everyone. There you go.
Well, I think we have a plan for tomorrow. I think this might be quite taxing if we're trying to leave first thing in the morning. I think we should all get a rest.
Do any of you need weapons? Or are you okay? We all who are going have our favoured weaponry here, but...
No, I believe that we've all come quite prepared, but I would also advise you hand those out to the people that are left here.
We are going to
apart from Boots, don't give Boots a weapon, please.
Boots is really obsessed with the daggers.
Yeah, please do not.
Who is Boots?
Boots is the most amazing young goblin.
I want to meet him.
I would be interested in perusing the inventory of your armory.
Yeah, go for it. I mean, it's not much of one, but it's there. And kind of just gestures to these few little weapon racks with like basic shields, some scimitars, a couple of short swords, one long sword, really basic
Scissors.
shit.
Yeah. Rory just
like a pitchfork, fucking.
Yeah. Oh yeah, there's definitely a few pitchforks there and a shovel.
Thank you. And he turns to the racks and he sort of walks up to them, but as sort of mid-stride, he just turns around and says, "I'm finished perusing the inventory of your armory. There is nothing I need."
I did tell you it wasn't much, but no worries. Darius kind of signs something then to Caleb, who kind of gives him a nod, and he gets up and heads away. He'll be back. He's just checking on outside. He often does just some patrols up top, just in case.
Does he require any assistance? We are quite capable.
He hasn't before, but if you would like, then feel free. Geo, do you want to help me identify these potions?
Oh,
yes.
I also have one that I picked up out of the shop. If you can tell me what, and I just hand the one that I have over, because it was unidentified. I'll be like, could you tell me what this is?
Yeah, of course. Anybody else have anything they need identifying or anything like that?
I'm good.
Would you like me to assist in sentry duty? My sentry protocols are highly advanced.
Knives kind of speaks up. That would be great if that is something you are.
Turns around and walks out.
Good talk.
I can help with identifying if we need as well.
Okay, so I've got Geo and I'm sorry, I've forgotten your name.
Gurgle.
Gurgle. Very sweet name, I like that.
That's the only thing that's sweet about it.
If you were able to see the suit go red, it slightly would go red. It's like, not sweet.
I thought you
was blushing too.
No,
I'm an asshole. Get it right.
Oh no,
the
Gurgle's a
steam's gonna
sundry.
come out.
So slight steam pouring from Gurgle's ears. Knives kind of looks to Bella and Aqua. I assume you guys can keep yourselves busy?
Yeah. If you guys don't mind, we're just gonna go talk.
Geo just looks to Bella and just goes, "Don't do anything I wouldn't do."
That's not much.
Honey, I'll do things you can't do.
So Aqua kind of takes your hand and begins leading you out the room. What was that, Apollo?
No, go ahead.
Oh, yeah. Just begins leading you out, and then she kind of whispers in your ear, like, "Come with me. I've got something to show you." And as
It's
she
her
leads...
adventure!
Do you want to behave? Do you want to behave?
Ooh, I like that tone. Do that again.
And takes you actually outside, back up the ladder to where you see Rory and Darius positioned. I assume just full sentry, like just looking around.
Yeah, there's kind of like a dull, like still sort of the salt lamp glow, but then there's like a red sweep that just sort of goes across it every now and then. And he's standing like a statue.
Yeah. Darius kind of has a bit of an itchy nose, but other than that, is pretty much standing still. The itchy nose is important.
Character work.
He's like, pollen count.
Does Darius seem nervous at all?
Should he?
Darius keeps looking up at the sky. Whenever he's like done a proper kind of scan round, he keeps kind of looking up, and you see him keep like gesturing to his like this chain around his neck, but seems more determined than scared.
Okay. Then I won't hold his hand.
Actually, no, he's quaking in his boots.
Okay. Well.
So Aqua leads you, Bella, out. Let's go to Potion Squad first.
Potion Squad!
Potion Squad! Wait, so Apollo, what are you doing, by the way?
I'm going to pull Knives to one side and have a quick conversation.
Okay, cool. So we'll do Potion Squad first. So,
Potion Squad! I'm going to do it every time I say it.
Dan, because you're the one who picked it up, roll me a D100, please.
Oh. You said Dan, and I was a bit like...
Oh, I meant the potion from Apollo.
Who dat?
There are 2.
That is... Oh, that's a 95.
95.
Jeez.
I know, weird.
It's a potion of instant god ascension.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Become Paladine. Amazing!
so Caleb kind of sits down at his desk, kind of gestures you to pull 2 of the stools from the big table over. So you're kind of all huddled around this makeshift kind of alchemy area, and kind of takes a pipette out and puts a pipette of this potion that Apollo's just given him into what looks like just a petri dish. Kind of swirls it around.
My head's
puts it over
just popped so many peas. A pipette of a potion that Apollo picked from into a petri pit. That was amazing.
I don't know how I did
I
something
know,
like that.
that was so good.
Swirls it around, kind of casts there's some fire that appears in his hand as he kind of looks and examines the components. Well, that is... I didn't even remember making that. That is... I must have been on one. As a potion of babblefish, it allows the drinker to basically speak any language but cannot understand what they're saying.
Reference? What a fucking reference. I get that.
Wow.
Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. Nice.
Wow.
But they have no idea what it is they are saying.
Gio's just kind of like dreamily sat at the thing, just watching him do like this very low tech science, but he loves it. He's like,
Gurgle's most likely standing on the chair to actually come up to the desk level.
Yeah, Caleb's relatively tall. Caleb's probably about 6'4", I want to say.
oh, nice.
For fuck's sake.
Are there any potions that, whilst he's doing that sort of...
Yeah.
Can I just gather up 2 potions in my hand?
Yeah, absolutely. So after that one, and just placing it aside because that's Apollo's one, he then takes out all of the ones that you gathered whilst you were at his store, which I believe, because I don't have my notes, there were, I think, 13.
Yes, there was.
Yes?
There was, because I mended
Because there was
some.
9,
Yeah, and then
and
I
then you mended some.
Yeah, 13 total.
Yeah, that was it.
So, kind of, are you okay doing this by... that's not to sound condescending. Are you trained in doing this yourself? Do you need me to set you up a station, or if we want to split it between all 3 of us, or...
I think if you lead, I would like to, because you made the potion, you probably know the compound a little better than I do. I will follow your lead, Caleb. I would like to try and distill whatever might have turned these potentially and figure out if there's something in the air or in the energy of it, you know.
What about you, Gogol? You want to take some for yourself?
I can take some. Yeah,
All right.
it should be fine.
And takes 6 and just sends pushes them over to your side of the table and begins. For the sake of brevity, because I'm not going to describe every single potion identification, I would like Gurgle to roll me 60 100s. I would like Gio to roll me 40 100s, and I will roll the other 3.
Jeez.
I've only got a D100 that goes up in 10s, so it's going to be all even.
So a D10. Oh, no, wait. I know what you mean.
No, 'cause that would just be...
I get what you mean,
10.
though.
Yeah.
I'll just keep rolling it till I have to stop. It's 1,000 now, I think.
Okay.
Really tense music for these potions.
It is. It's a bit too tense, to be honest.
They all blow up.
Yeah.
Let's go for that one. I feel like this might have
Okay.
been the bad one.
Oh, not the bad one.
I'll be back momentarily.
We're okay for now. All right, so I'm just gonna get Caleb's ones real fast. Okay.
That's never a good sound for a
Just
GM.
relock potions.
Okay, these are not useful at all.
They don't need to be fun.
And last one.
We're going to be chugging for the rest of this campaign.
Oh, so you guys rolled really well for the potions. All right, let's go to Gio, because you had fewer, I think. Do you have 6?
4, yeah.
4, yeah. Go on.
So 80 is first, because again, it's all round numbers.
Okay, 80 is flavor. Makes anything and everything taste amazing.
Sweet.
So basically
Okay.
just a deliciousness, but it's one use.
Cool. 10.
10.
You can do the ones just by rolling the 10
And
again
just take the
and
first digit.
take the 0 off.
Oh, yeah, I
So if you
could.
roll the
It depends
D10
if you want me
twice.
to do that or not. It depends how precise it
You're
is.
going to be
It's
rolling
all
2
good.
dice anyway. That's still
It's all good.
exactly the same amount of preciseness.
Yeah. Radiant resistance.
Ooh. Oh, sorry, 90.
Nancy is gives the user it's artisan skill, temporary skill in a particular art.
Mm.
Ooh. And then 50.
50 is woohoo! Okay. Demonic leech heals
Ooh.
a portion of all damage the user deals.
Mm-hmm. Wow, that's so good for someone who deals damage.
This is, I'm gonna say, because that is OP as shit. This is for 1 round.
No, you sure?
So it heals the damage dealt.
No, I'm gonna say it heals half the damage dealt. For
2 rounds? Now it's half?
use. 1 round.
Heals half the damage.
Is that yours?
Yes.
All right, Google.
46.
46.
I thought you said 46 then. I was like, what?
Potion of Midas.
Turns things
Well,
to gold.
Turns the item you pour the concoction on to gold.
Amazing.
Well, there goes our problem in the middle of the city.
40.
40. I could have done with this on Tuesday. Riddle Me Gone gives the user an instant answer to a riddle posed.
Amazing.
We need to buy some of those in the main campaign.
17.
17. It is a growth potion.
Ooh.
Doubles in size, enlarged spell.
I will give anybody, I want that so I can just give it to Boots.
50.
50, that's another one of those fucking...
Another one of the leech ones.
Mm-hmm.
Demonic leech.
73.
73. Where's...
Nom. Potions.
I know, right?
That is a courage potion. Gives immunity to fear
Ooh.
for a minute.
I'm already immune to fear.
I don't
And
feel fear.
Where is she?
Where is she? I am fear.
last one, 69.
Hey!
Hey! Had to be.
Nicely done. Temporarily increases your constitution by +2 for 10 minutes.
Yeah, it does.
That'll be for Gio then, yeah?
The potion of face hitting.
So, Caleb identifies, if you guys want to keep track, a potion of godly form,
Oh.
which
Ooh.
grants you a +1 to all abilities for 10 minutes.
Jesus.
+1 modifier.
Yeah, +1 modifier.
Amazing.
Also gets a a one which he kind of puts to the side and goes, this one is more, I made it for those who are uncomfortable in their own skin. It changes your gender expression. If you guys want that, then there you go. But that's that.
I wouldn't mind that one at all.
Well, there you go.
I don't really have a gender, so I think it might not work on me.
That's completely
Be interested
fine.
to see what happened if you drank it, actually.
Gets a bow on top of his. Sorry.
It's like Miss Pac-Man.
And also there is a superior potion of healing.
Hey, something useful.
Yeah, a lot of those. Listen, be creative. Be creative.
Let's get chugging.
Yeah.
I mean, you
I
can't
will
drink.
say you cannot stack.
I can take potions.
Can you?
Like there are.
Yeah.
He's got.
Oh.
Remember you got drunk.
Got a little juice compartment.
I'm giving you the gender potion to see what happens.
I mean, nothing.
No.
I'm the DM. But yeah, so you guys all spend some time. You're kind of looking at what Caleb is doing, and kind of he slides it over to you to kind of do it in the same way, and you're able to pick it up quite easily. It is rudimentary science, but it's something that it's almost like the basic nature of it has that appeal. It's this nostalgia of times gone by that you haven't really had to deal with. So it's refreshing in a way, as opposed to just knowing instantly. Meanwhile, Gurgle is instantly knowing what everything is. But you guys take some time. Is there anything you guys want to be talking about, or are you all kind of focused on potions? Because Caleb is pretty focused on the potions.
Yeah. I think the only thing I would want to try and discern from any of the potions is if there is any sort of residual radiation energy sort of from the blast itself, anything is seeped into the magic of it that I can pick out.
Can you roll me an Arcana check for me?
I can. Surprisingly, that's what I'm good at.
A wizard?
That is 25.
Woohoo! Yeah. Okay, so you... On first pass, they all seem fine, but then you notice that one of the leech potions, it almost looks as though the necromantic energies within it, the other one, you kind of pick them both knowing that they're similar, and you're looking at the compounds, the various magical effects around them, and you spot that one of them almost looks slightly corrupted. Like, necromantic energy kind of looks corrupted as it is. It's unnatural, but this particular potion, that there are flecks of red in this blackish liquid that you, with a 25, you figure that that's likely not safe.
Yeah. Sort of looking just from the thing, he's just going to put that one to the side and just sort of make both of them and say, "This has been affected by whatever that is out there. I would recommend we do not touch that particularly. If you see any more corruption in your potions, please put them to the side. This seems to be necromantic energy."
Which one was that?
It was one of the leech potions.
Yeah.
Can I try? Guggle's gonna take it into his hand and swirl it around, and sort of these small, sort of like mini fingers are gonna grasp it, and I'm gonna cast Lesser Restoration and see if that does anything.
The details of Lesser Restoration. What can it cure again? I cannot remember.
Let me double check on.
So it's disease or one condition affecting it. Okay, so
Yeah, condition can be blinded, deafened, paralyzed, or poisoned.
Yeah, so you cast Lesser Restoration on this, and it doesn't seem to take effect. It doesn't look like whatever is causing this corruption is one of those things.
Sorry, I can't even do that. I don't have the spell slot for it. I thought it was first level. It's second level. Never mind me.
Okay. Well, then no, definitely not.
Shit happens. The fingers just start to fall apart.
And then Caleb is just like, "You are the weirdest Warforged I have ever met. Are you one of the Doctor's creations?"
No. I sort of created myself.
This doctor you speak of, is he alive? Is he around?
I haven't seen him. He's a fucking prick, to be honest. I hope he is dead.
Oh, well then, never mind.
I'm assuming.
You don't
I'm making
know.
assumptions here.
Yeah, he could have just done something really nasty to Caleb at one point to give him that impression.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Cheated him at cards.
Yeah. Caleb asked for a prosthetic, and he gave him something that definitely wasn't a prosthetic.
But yeah. Is there
That'll
anything else?
that'll be that for me.
That'll be that. All right. Let's go to Apollo and Knives.
Yeah, so I'll pull Knives to one side. So I have gained acquaintance with the youngling out there, Boots.
Yeah.
What can you tell me about them?
I mean, he is one of the newer people who have arrived here. He, I think, lost his parents when it started. He doesn't really want to talk about it much. Doesn't really want to talk to anyone, really. I think a lot of people are hesitant about there being a goblin here. I've tried to obviously encourage everybody that, quite honestly, it doesn't matter, and an orphan child is an orphan child, so...
I couldn't agree with you more. Well, I've struck up quite a number of conversations with him over the last couple of hours. He's aided me quite well in helping your people. Please make sure he's cared for until I return.
I will.
And if he tells somebody to not move, but in an aggressive manner, he's not doing it aggressively. I've just told him to make sure everyone is...
He takes instructions very seriously.
Yes, I know. He seems to me that he's very enthusiastic, and I don't want the people here to take the wrong impression and scorn him more than they may have done inadvertently already.
Apollo, I truly appreciate you reaching out to him. It's been a struggle trying to get him to open up the past few days he's been here, so
well,
I do appreciate it.
I shall do my best. And is there, on our journey, you know the city well, I understand. On our journey where we're going, is there anywhere on that way that maybe a craftsman had a workshop that his profession was crafting small toys for children that I might potentially stop and pick him something up?
Kind of smiles, like a genuine warm smile, and like her old eyes kind of creasing, and just there's a spark of light within them, and she kind of goes, "Not on the way, but after all of this is over, I know just the place, and hopefully it is still standing. A toy emporium.
That
I think she would
sounds
love it.
wonderful. And if we get all this done, maybe with your permission, of course, I could take him there and he could pick something out of his very own.
Once it's safe, I would love for you to do that.
Is there anything else that you require? Any other aid or help? Anything at all? If it's, I can go out now, and if there's provisions or places that you've not checked, I don't mind doing a quick run. I feel fairly fit and quite refreshed.
I think I would feel better if you stayed here or stuck nearby. I don't think there's much. If you would be able to sharpen some of our weapons, it's not at all your job. You absolutely don't have to. But
it would be my pleasure. I also have some magics that my god bestowed upon me that may even aid in that calling.
Who do you follow?
The one true god, Paladine. You may have heard of them.
No, I'm not really a godly woman myself. Darius is. I've not heard of a paladine.
Darius is a godly woman.
Man.
Well, that is. I mean, she wears it well.
No, I mean, she could pull it off. I know, he's making a gender joke. You know what I meant.
I know.
He's a follower of Tyr. Well, his husband was, and he's taken up the mantle.
We often find religion in our most trying times, and it can be a recluse from an...
What? Why does this music keep coming back? Go away!
It can sometimes be a balm in times of need and desperation. Should any of your other fellow friends here that require, I can sit and talk them through a prayer. It might settle nerves.
We're all grieving in our own way. I maybe ask. Don't force anything on them. Not that you would, obviously, but if anybody is interested, then yes, of course, feel free to do that. It might be good to bolster spirits before tomorrow.
Fair enough. And are you well?
As I can be. Yeah,
is there something that ails you?
A long life of ailments, my dear. Don't worry about me.
As a great man once told me, time fucks us all.
It truly does. I will drink to that. And goes to the kitchen and pours themselves a big a big cup of ale and just downs it. And Jeremy's just kind of wait, hang on, that's mine. And it's just and then she kind of flips him off and not anymore. And just comes back to join you.
Well, I shall sharpen what weaponry I can, and I'll try to get to know your people a little better, but as I said earlier, and I did not mean to try and startle anyone, but maybe it's best to get people's provisions together, and I would also do the same for your group provisions throughout the night, but try not to do it in front of people. It might cause alarm and shock.
We'll be doing that. Thank you for your advice.
Very well.
Yeah. So Naz kind of goes off and begins organizing. Everybody is kind of the people who were in that room are kind of readying their battle stations and their provisions. You can see that after the potion squad has finished, Caleb begins to take various items and begins to kind of cast spells around them and pour some tonics and various elements on them in preparation, and kind of lines some vials out ready for tomorrow morning.
From the back room, you just hear go. As he's sort of banging in the fingers that are currently not functioning properly and trying to reset them.
So kind of cutting back to outside, Rory and Darius, the sun is setting, you're kind of on sentinel duty. Can you roll me a perception check quickly, please?
Yeah. That'll be a 19.
Nice. So kind of your attention is mainly obviously drawn.
Let's just fucking let's just add a build for success for that, because why not? 22.
Nice. Okay, so with a 22, you're kind of looking mainly towards the city itself. You're obviously scanning the outskirts. You do spot some bushes rustling, which you assume to be some kind of animal. I assume Rory will probably be immediately on guard seeing any rustling. But then just kind of a baby doe with clearly not even sure of its footing yet, kind of stumbles out of the bushel and kind of is looking around and sees you off in the distance, presence of people, and kind of looks frightened before a larger doe kind of comes and ushers them back further into the.
Do I know what deer? Do I know
you
what deer is?
You have no clue.
Okay, cool. So I pull out my laser pistol.
Fucking knew it. I knew it.
Seeing you call to attention, Darius kind of looks at you and just kind of puts a hand out.
And I'll just sort of look at him. But I'll keep the laser pistol out and just keep my eye on him. Keep my eye on the deer. I'm not aiming at them or anything
You're the one who killed Bambi's mum.
Yeah.
And just kind of says, kind of broken, I'm not doing it, but it's just kind of it's safe. It's fine.
So I'll put it away.
Yeah.
Can you please do Wascally Wabbits in the Rory voice?
Oh yeah, do that.
Wascally Wabbits. No.
No, just no. But yeah, so with a 22, other than that, you're looking towards Waterdeep itself, and as it gets darker, the air around towards the center of Waterdeep, you're kind of on a bit of an elevation, so you can see a bit better. It seems to be almost a coagulated mass of red cloud towards the center that's made clearer somehow in the darkness. and it just seems to be this mass of this blanket of cloud in the center area, which you know to be the impact zone. But there's no changes. There doesn't look to be any threats.
But that's consistently there. That doesn't come about with the darkness. That's just always.
That's always there, but it's almost like it's further exemplified. You've got a better view here than you did before.
Yeah.
It just becomes more clear that there is this red mass of cloud towards the center.
Okay.
But other than that, you don't see any threats.
Okay, cool. Yeah, and as it starts to get slightly late, Rory will just turn to Darius if he sees him sort of starting to get tired, and we'll just. I think Rory's kind of probably like good at reading people enough to know that this guy probably is deaf, like from what obviously what he's heard about conversations. So he'll just sort of open the door and just place a hand like out as if to say, "You can head down," sort of thing.
Kind of like just reaches an arm to your shoulder, squeezes it. Obviously, he realizes that this is just hard metal. Kind of nods and heads back inside.
Cool. And then I will just stand in front of the door and I will enter a century's rest.
Cool. All right, you do so. In the meantime, Aqua, leading you by the hand, takes you out and further up a hill. Outside, you pass Rory and Darius at the beginning of their watch, and there is in the distance. You're walking for a fair while. A cherry blossom tree. Still completely intact. It doesn't look like the blight has affected this. And you see various carvings in the tree itself that you know to be Aqua fiddling around and getting bored. And so she's just started like carving pictures into a tree. And so she kind of plunks herself down. I found this place near the beginning a couple weeks ago, and it's such a stark contrast, to all that. I come out here and think sometimes.
That's strange. So I was traveling to the SpellJammer Academy.
Yeah.
And when we got there was cherry blossom tree there outside our window. That's
maybe I don't know. You know I don't believe in the gods much, but I'm not saying anything. But
does Apollo hear this?
No, they're ages away.
Through 50 feet of earth.
Yeah.
What?
Blasphemy? No.
Several city blocks away. Like.
I don't believe in fates or stuff like that either, but I had to say, when I got that, whatever that was from you,
I don't know.
It makes you question all the things.
It does. I mean, neither of us can do that. Like, is it these? No, it can't be these.
I kind of turned my hand over and looking at it, and I'm just like, maybe I don't really understand. It's never happened before, but though we've never been so far away before.
No, we haven't. And about that, when you're lacking something or someone for a long period of time and you realize how much worse off you are without it.
Yeah.
Bella, I love you, and I understand that you've got things you need to do. I do. But I love you, and seeing you safe was the happiest thing to come of all of this.
So I placed my hand on her shoulder. You know I struggle with that, but you know I feel that, right?
I know.
I mean, I never said it before, but she kind of looks around. She's like, I mean, I love you too.
Oh my God, I got you to say it. I got you to say it.
Yeah, that's the only time. That's the only time I'm ever going to say that.
You said you love me.
All right. Don't make me punch you. Okay, I mean...
Oh, I wish to see you try. And just kind of like jostles your side and just like, but seriously though, you're okay?
I am now. I thought I needed something. I thought I needed to help, and I have found that with this group. But when I found out what was going on here, I just wanted to come back.
I'm glad you did. Honestly, there was someone, I didn't see them. Navs didn't say when we were talking, but there was an individual who almost let us out as though they knew before it was going to happen.
Right?
They'd seen it happening or something, and they pulled us out. They're the reason I got word. I don't know who they were, but...
Before the thing fell?
Moments before. It wasn't like enough time to get more people out, but moments before. And I've said that someone told her, and...
That might be something important.
I don't think... Navs won't tell me who it is, or who it was.
Okay.
I can't get that out of her. I've tried, because if there's someone who knew about this before it was going to happen, then surely that's a better way of getting answers, but she's not budging on it. I don't know if maybe even she doesn't know herself, but...
Okay. No, that's... I'm glad you told me.
Sorry, down with the note. She's going, "Huh?"
Yeah, I'm glad you told me. I hope she can trust us enough to tell us, because that might help us with our investigations. This isn't just happening here. There's another planet that's been completely taken as well, in another realm space.
The universe really is that big, huh? You don't consider it, and I know you've spoken to me about it, and I know you're not from here, but everything seems so big here, and then you realize how small you are.
I know, but you're a huge part of my life, and that's the way I like to think about it. You're not small to me.
She kind of just like looks down and tucks her hair behind her ear and kind of looks to you and just goes, "I'm glad you're back. Even if it's only temporary, I'm glad to have whatever time I can with you."
I was gonna say, I need to see this through, but you know I'll always come home.
To me. And she kisses you. Very passionately. Fade to black. Cut to black. But
This
yes.
is the only reason we came to Torrel.
Bella just wanted some.
Yeah.
Been away from home for a while.
I'm a suck face.
Okay. So just for the sake of brevity, because I want to take a quick break soon, is there anything anybody else would like to do before you all take a long rest?
One thing.
Go on.
A big thing, actually.
Well, after a couple of hours, but where's Apollo when they start to get
Dancing, apparently.
No, he said. You just said one thing, and in my head I went, I don't know why. It doesn't even matter. I don't know why, but my head just went. Where is Apollo? Apollo is currently stood by the weapon whack.
Weapon whack.
A weapon whack.
Using, and just for clarity, DM, I'm casting Mending, like constantly on any little chips, or and then prestidigitation to clean them all up and smarten them all up, trying to get them as like new, used but good condition.
Yeah,
type
like
shit,
like
new
marketplace.
Yeah. Nice. Okay.
Sold the scene type
Cool.
shit. Yeah.
So whilst he's doing that, Gurgle is going to go and visit Boots.
Okay. Oh god. Go on. He is still patrolling. Hello?
I don't think we've met. I'm Gurgle.
Hello. I'm Boots. It's what are you? Sorry, I think that might have been rude.
No, that's fine. That I ask myself the same question a couple of times a day.
So do I.
That's one thing that we have in common, you and I. Then. Also, one other thing that I heard that you and I have in common is that a little birdie told me that you like knives.
Nice.
I do. The person, I like knives, and I like knives. Knives is lovely. And knives are cool.
Well, so tomorrow we are going on a little expedition.
And you want me to come?
We need someone. No, I need you for
a
very much more important task.
Oh? So many important tasks for me today.
Whilst we are going on an expedition, we need someone to hold down the fort.
Okay.
Now, only use this in an emergency.
Emergency. Okay.
You have to promise me.
Pinky promise.
Pinky promise.
Kind of like the tiny little goblin finger around like the thick metal finger of your suit. You have my word.
And Gurgle will unlatch a little sort of part of his metal plating and bring out a knife.
Stop giving kids knives, please.
Now,
I fully support this.
I realize that both you and I are very different from other people in this room. And so seeing people like us with weapons can frighten me. So keep it a secret.
Okay.
And if you don't need to use it at the end of the day, you can always hand it back to Knives and say that...
I found it.
Yeah. Exactly.
Okay.
But if something was to happen, we need the strong people to help out.
And Apollo said that I was... I cannot remember exactly what he said because he said it very... I was mainly focused on the amulet he gave me, but then he took it back. But anyway, he said that I was very special. So I think that I am up for the task.
Very good. Okay, now hide it somewhere good when no one can see it.
Takes it, goes to the same pillow where the rations are hidden, looks around.
And be responsible, okay?
Oh, good. I'm glad you added that at the end.
Okay.
Now, if you need to kill someone who's a bad guy, go for it.
Okay.
How old are you?
7.
I killed at least 2 people when I was your age. But only in emergencies.
Okay, because my mother told me not to, kill people.
No, that's true, but sometimes you need to do it in self-defense.
Okay. Oh,
so
I see.
Promise me that you'll be careful, and it's only when protecting others. Protecting your family that's around here, because all of those people are family, right?
You can see, like, his eyes well up a bit, and he's like, okay, I can... Yes, I will protect my family.
Good. Because they will rely on you.
Okay. Thank you, Gurgle.
Thank you.
And Boots kind of runs up and, like, tries to hug at your armor. And just kind of, like, there, like, with his arms, like, around you, kind of just, like, moving. And you can hear, like, a faint sniff before they kind of move back and wipe their eyes. You guys
Gurgle's literally, as the hug is happening, Gurgle's like, what is this?
But yeah, kind of like dries his eyes and goes back to his patrol points.
And Gurgle's gonna turn around and sort of say to himself,
Only self-defense, what bullshit.
and just walk off.
Okay. Is there anything else?
I do have something I want to do, but we can take a break first because it's going to require everyone, most likely.
Okay. All right. Good stuff. What we will say, for the sake of brevity, is could this be done in the morning, just beforehand?
Bella ain't
Sure.
come back before morning, so
Yeah. That's the thing.
Well, we have message, and I will pull you away from whatever you're doing under cherry blossom trees, or disturb you myself. You know.
Okay, so for the sake of brevity, you can all have a long rest if you have not already done so, as you settle in for an early night. You have been given some of the food available. Obviously, Rory not partaking, still on sentry duty outside, and you scanning the area for any signs of.
Can I take Rory's food?
Sure.
Dick. just so I can give Boots an extra portion.
Yeah, go for it.
All right. Actually, can I? Oh, sorry. Can I do one thing before we get?
Go on.
It's just something very small. As he's pacing by the table, I just want to take out the timepiece, and I'm just going to flick it open and see what's happening.
At the moment, it doesn't seem to have moved. Nothing
At all
seems-
since we left the.
Nothing seems to be happening right now.
Okay, that's good. That's good. Cool. Yep. Short rest.
All right.
Long rest.
Long rest.
Long rest.
So you all settle in for an early night, preparing to rise before dawn to begin your expedition, and further finalizing some plans before you head into the center of Waterdeep. And with that, we are going to take a quick 15-minute break. We will be back at
5-2.
5-2 for the next part. And so go get yourself a drink, have a little rest, cool yourselves down because it is very warm where I am and I am dying. But we will be back in 15 minutes, so be sure to stick around and catch us then. So see you in a few.
See you soon.
just hope you've had a nice quick break. We are just concluding a long rest as Chris clears the food from his face and calling you out. And we are seeing the dawn of a new day on the bunker. It's still kind of stuffy. The candles and the torches have been kind of dispelled and then reignited as the morning hits. Everyone's keeping quiet so as to not wake those who don't need to be woken just yet. But you can see that there is a bit of bustling going on, as even those who don't have to rise are still gathering their supplies, as Apollo suggested, and getting everything ready to move. The kind of more elderly individuals or the children, they are still asleep, but you all kind of reconvene in the back room of the bunker, ready to start the new day. And Caleb kind of wipes some sleep from his eyes before kind of giving you we'll go up to you, Rory, where you are, and kind of rouse you from the sentry's rest. You seem to be the fattened type, so I've kind of pulled this together for you, if you don't mind.
Certainly. How can I help you?
Do you have a shield or anything?
And he sort of like cocks his arm and the
like Caleb kind of like goes, whoa.
shield pops out.
I like that design. Okay, mental note. But yeah, just give me 2 ticks and we'll give you what I have just said.
Mm-hmm.
I kind of goes around and
It's
presents...
trademarked.
I'm not taking it, but it is good craftsmanship.
And then, yeah, I'll follow him back downstairs.
Yeah, and kind of gestures just to come down. And at first light, Aqua kind of rouses Bella. Hey, we should probably get back if we're going to be heading in soon.
We don't want them to leave Valus now.
I don't think they could. Yeah, you're not meant to be doing this accent. This is just me.
Yeah. Let's head on. I do want to tell my friends about that fella that knew beforehand. Even briefly,
Nav's
if that's
spoken.
okay.
Not when Navs is around.
No, that's fair.
It's selfish, but I don't want to get in trouble for saying things that I probably shouldn't.
I wouldn't want you to get in trouble with anyone, ever.
Okay.
Apart from me.
Well. And kind of, she says, maybe on the way or something. Just.
I'll be discreet.
Thank you. I know you're good at that. And kind of takes you back to the bunker where you all reconvene. And Caleb kind of like tosses something up in the air before catching it and hands it over to you, Gio.
Sorry, who does what?
Tosses something up into the air, kind of glints of gold in the light for catching it, and tosses it. Now, I don't want you getting any impressions, but you seem quite a capable mage of sorts, so this should help you in case we run into any trouble.
Well, I'll make sure my other half knows that this was purely a friendship ring.
It is.
But thank you, my friend. It is most appreciated.
Good. Okay. Well, how's everyone feeling? Are we doing okay?
I feel fantastic.
Slept rather well, yes. Thank you. Before we head out, allow me to conduct a blessing on us all. I will cast aid, but in the shape of me blessing people. And I will cast it at 3rd level, so Gio, myself, and Bella will get 10 extra hit points added to their maximum.
Okay.
Thank you.
Any more hit points for a wizard is always appreciated.
Are they temporary?
You just
hit
leveled
points?
up twice.
No.
It is temporary, but it applies to your max, so I can always heal you up to that point.
Yeah, so it's a modifier to your max.
Okay.
Which is weird, because it is worded temporary hit points. Oh no.
No,
each target's maximum and current.
Yeah.
And you also get that 10 in the beginning as well, yeah?
Yep. Okay.
In the morning, DM, Gurgle would have climbed up the ladder, gone outside, knowing that they most likely have not seen a plasmoid, to sort of get out of his suit and rework it into his guardian form.
All right.
So he's basically squatting down behind the outhouse, tinkering away.
I'm not even here. Don't even worry about it. It's fine.
Yeah. And then he would also fix up the last sort of tweaks to his boots, or the sort of the metal. Is it called metal boots? Is there a word for that?
Metal boots.
Metal boots.
They're metal boots.
Yeah.
Greaves.
Like gauntlets
No,
and metal gloves. He's looking for the
Greaves
Yeah,
would be
exactly.
right, wouldn't it?
Foot gauntlets.
But yeah, so and then he starts to sort of jump a little bit, noticing that there's no sun, and be very pleased with himself as he sort of steps down the ladder again. And I've just infused Boots of Elvenkind
Nice.
Nice.
to myself.
Very good.
Okay, and then Caleb is going to sort his elixirs out. So that's all good. Yeah, is there anything anybody would like to do before you set off?
Rory
So,
just says when he
sort of-
says, "How is everyone?" He says, "My systems are operational, and I'm ready to continue on mission."
Yes. I suppose
I
it
like
is
that
good.
attitude.
Gio's sort of. It looks like he's been up for probably earlier than anyone else, before the lamps may have been lit potentially, or as they were coming on. He's kind of just pacing in front of the map, flipping, sort of just turning the watch in his hand ever so slightly, flicking it, closing it again. Sort of. He looks mildly stressed, but also deep in thought as everyone sort of tries to like convene and gather. Yes. We have something to do, everyone, but I feel we need to have a quick leveling session, as it were, to make sure that we are all on the same path with this. Heskar's departure and his admittance to not being able to do this has concerned me slightly. That's the scope of what we are doing. Maybe too much for some of you, and I want to make sure that we are in this for the right reasons, and that we are all aiming for the same goal, which is, as we all know, protection of the people that are being affected by what is being affected by. To use too many words to describe a simple sentence.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah, I'm in.
Inside check on Gurgle. That was way too fast and way too nonchalant.
Go for it. Persuasion or deception, up to you.
Try and lie to me, you little jelly man.
Little jelly man.
Little jelly man. Sounds like an Elton John song.
It does.
So what are you rolling?
18.
I got a 17.
Ooh.
Leave it.
Really? With that close a gap? Gio sort of turns to Gurgle and just sort of goes, all right, I will take that. I will take your word as it comes for now, but I know what you are like, Gurgle. I need you to not bring the guns out straight away, if that is okay. I will be watching you, trust me.
We're on board, Gio. We know the importance of this mission. We're on board.
You sound really far away.
No, but why?
We're on board.
It happens to everyone.
Yeah.
Indication.
I am ready to
Works when it's up.
I am ready to continue on mission, but my primary goal remains user safety.
I know, my friend.
My
Just-
path has been forged for the good of the people since before I can remember.
Well, you all seem very determined. Know that we are too. We are.
I thought you were more than two.
Did I miss something then?
Somebody clip it. Somebody clip it.
Someone just let one rip. That's all.
Oh, I didn't hear that. I didn't hear that at all.
It was so perfectly timed.
Yeah.
with what you said before that as well. It was so perfectly timed.
Him crying.
I'm
We
sorry.
are children.
I love farts so much.
I'm gonna have to have a word with this dog. I'm sorry about that, guys.
Oh yeah, Luna, yeah.
Oh my god. Anyway,
Look, everybody poos. I've read
it
the
was
book.
funny. Where were we?
You were telling us how
I didn't
you were
even
telling
hear
us
what
how
happened.
brave adventurers we are.
No, we are also. Alright, hang on. Professional. We are. We want our home back, and we want to know what happened and why this happened to us. And we do appreciate your help in it, truly.
If there are answers to be found, best believe that we will find them. We will do our utmost to rectify the wrongdoings that have befallen you. That being said, as I advised yesterday, should we fail in that endeavor, you must be prepared for the worst. Move your people far from here.
They're getting ready.
Should we move out then?
We are ready when you are.
We shall venture forth, friends. Though the path might be shaded from us for now, but let our light shine on it.
I
And
grab
I'm walking.
Aqua's hand and
Yeah.
start walking.
Yeah,
Out.
Rory turns around immediately and starts walking.
Knives kind of looks to you and she goes, listen, sometimes the leader speeches aren't needed.
That's fine then. If they stop me from casting motivational speech, I will stop casting motivational speech. Legitimately, that's what I was doing. But if they all walk off, the other two don't get the temporary
I'm
hit
still at the
points.
table.
You
so...
can't. I wasn't casting it on you. I was going to cast it on Rory and Gurgle to give them temporary hit points as well.
They
But
left.
they both turned and walked off, so I won't cast it now.
As soon as someone said that everyone was ready, Rory was like, right, on mission.
Yeah. No, that's fine.
So you go on.
Oops.
No, I was going to say, Geo sort of looks across the table and goes, Aquarius, it's a pleasure to meet you. We shall return when we have information. Just stay safe and...
I'm coming with you.
Okay.
Why? Sorry?
She comes with me.
But, Bello, I can appreciate the sentiment, I really do, but what we are doing...
She's also very capable
It's
and
dangerous
knows everything.
Yes, but...
Requires as many people on deck as possible.
Do I see Boots at this point? Because if I do, and he's getting excited, he's getting shunned and shooed away.
No, you see Boots is pretending to be asleep, but kind of cocks your eyes and just goes,
Well, if you're
Right.
if you're as capable as Bella says, then another arm in the fight would be more than welcomed.
we have fought together before.
Many times.
Trust me, we're fine.
Oh, I trust most people I just meet until they give me reason not to.
That's okay. I'm not familiar with that mentality, but if it works for you, it works for you.
I feel like this is a... Fine, okay? You will do what you must do. We will continue as we mean to go on. All right, so... Okay, let's go. All right.
All right.
I will go past Boots' bunk and just kind of like ruffle his head and just go back to sleep.
Really aggressively.
No, not aggressive, but just like
back to sleep now.
Go back to sleep.
Like he just kind of goes, like pretends to snore.
I wet William and then leave.
But you all ascend back into the outhouse, filter out, and begin your journey into Waterdeep proper. Just so you guys know, you have Knives, Caleb, Darius, and Aqua all with you as you begin to make your way through, following the same path that you led out of the city, following back in, and in the kind of southern part, through the southern part and the alleyways that kind of remain towards the Epicenter. You're all keeping an eye out for any signs of movement, any signs of life. You don't see anything. And then you begin to reach the center, and the thick, kind of dusty air it gets to the point where it's difficult to breathe, and you kind of cover your mouths, those who have them, to try and protect your lungs from any of the sand and dust getting into your system. It seems to be relatively clear for the most part. Like I said, there's no movement, and you traipse through the rubble and the wreckage, getting worse and worse the closer you get to the point where, as you begin to reach this epicenter, essentially nothing remains but rubble.
Can I, when we get towards the area that I saw that was shrouded in that red fog, I'll just sort of alert everyone.
Up ahead seems to be some atmospheric disturbance. We should be careful when entering.
Can I also gauge the reaction of the individuals that are coming with us? So Knives, Darius, Caleb, and Aqua, just to see, because I know that they've been out venturing, but just to gauge the reaction to see if anyone, like, let's say Knives, for example, hasn't actually been this far and seen this and how they're reacting to it.
So I'm not going to make you roll for it, because the expression on all of their faces is very obvious. Like, Knives looks shocked at the severity of the damage, and also looks bewildered almost that she was able to survive. Caleb is trying to put on a brave face, but is clearly upset that his home has gone through so much damage. And you can see that Caleb is also scared. Caleb is scared. The others don't really show much in the way of fear, but out of all of them, Caleb is the most scared and nervous about what is going to take place.
Just quickly, from the bunker to where we are, is Knives walking at a similar pace, or is it a little bit slower? You said she was elderly, right? Or they were a bit elderly, but
she's elderly, but she's actually walking a little bit faster than most of you.
Okay.
So she's actually almost in front with her walking stick, walking a fair bit faster up ahead.
Yeah, Gandalf Fellowship style. Love that.
Exactly. Even though she's far shorter, it's like roles reversed, but
yeah, probably has just as good a beard though, right?
Yoda.
Oh, yeah. And then Darius looks angry. That's the read you get.
Okay.
From entering the city walls and moving closer and closer, sort of forgetting himself a little bit, I'm going to be flicking the watch open every sort of fair distance, and I just want to see, the closer I get, does it start to move at all?
It does.
Excellent. As the closer I get, the more it's
it's moving like a tiny fraction, and it's also it's one of those things that whenever you are if Rory's in front of you, there's some issues and you can't get a proper read, but as you move away, you're able to see that the dial begins to slowly tick the closer towards the center you get.
So if I was, just mild experimentation, because that's what I'm like, would I notice that Rory is causing interference between this and whatever is right? Okay,
absolutely.
That's good to know. Okay, that's fine. Yeah. So again, he's just doing that as he's going. He seems very focused at the moment on this.
Yeah. Okay, so you all approach the epicenter. Smoke, this cloud. It's not so much cloud. It is just, it is. It's low-hanging clouds of red-orange dust. Everything looks barren and bone dry. There is no life left towards the center. And as you come into visual of what looks to be the landing zone, you see a large circular crater in the earth.
Is there any of our other members that have joined us, which one of them looks most dexterous?
Probably Aqua.
And what sort of weapons are they carrying?
Main
Aqua has a bow.
Bow is pulled, yeah.
Okay. And is it a short bow, long bow?
Longbow.
Longbow.
Longbow. Okay, cool. Right. Good. Just checking.
Okay. So you approach, seeing this opening up in the ground, this cracked, jagged rock disappearing into darkness. From the angle you're at, you cannot see where it leads.
There's nothing. It's very much a hole, as in something has gone through the earth. There's nothing sticking out. There's no remnants of whatever was hit it. It's just a hole.
So it doesn't look like an explosion. It looks like something's burrowed
Pushed
itself
hard
at
in.
fast speed.
Does the whatever, like the markings on the side, do they remind me of what the houses look like? Are they the sort of same jaggedy looks, as if something has eaten through it, as opposed to just hit it hard and sunk the earth in?
Where are you talking about? Sorry.
So the crater itself, because you said the
Yes.
houses look like they've been eaten away, and it looks like it's more jaggedy than anything else.
Yeah.
Does the crater look like it's just a big version of that, where something looks like it's clawed its way through, as opposed to just pushed the earth in?
It just looks like a massive impact zone. It doesn't
Okay.
look like there's been any clawing or anything and it's the same with the smaller kind of craters around. It's more of a chasm than a crater because you don't see the bottom. But it looks as though the integrity of the earth has caused further collapse just nearby the impact zone.
Okay.
But as you all begin to approach, I would like everybody to roll me perception checks.
Ooh, that's really good. 22.
22.
You want me to roll for Aqua as well?
Yeah, please.
Perception. She got a
11
2.
for me.
2.
19 for Rory.
Okay.
6 for Gurgle.
Oh, that was nat 20 for Bella. I don't know what I've got for that. That is 21 with a nat 20.
Okay. So anybody above 15, you don't see much through the fog. It becomes very difficult to walk in this area, and it is classed as difficult terrain, and everything is lightly obscured. But you hear thrashing, as though something is whipping out at something else, or just empty space. You just hear the movement of tendril-like limbs. You're not sure. It could just be a vine flicking in the breeze, but there is no life here. And as those of you who rolled above 15 look into the chasm, you see tendril-like, ropey, corded hands and fingers as a creature prise themselves up. One, followed by another, followed by another, followed by another. And I need everybody to roll me initiative.
Woo! Let's go!
Okay.
Oh my god, there's so many initiatives to roll.
Hell yes, finally.
Okay.
Let's go.
I need to figure out what I can do in combat again.
Okay.
Oh dear. Oh man.
Alright, so we got that for knives. And Caleb. Yep. That's alright, actually. Okay. 25 to 20, anybody?
Yeah.
21.
21 for Geo?
Mhm.
Oh
Apollo?
no! I got
Okay.
I got a 19. Sorry, I have a -1. I rolled a natural 20, but I have a -1 in initiatives.
Okay.
Wow, wow.
So 20 to 19, other than Apollo.
19 for Gurgle.
Who's got the higher dex?
I have
+2.
yeah. So it'll be you.
So go
Aqua
first.
also got 19.
Aqua's dex is higher, so Aqua. Okay. Anybody else? 20 to 15?
Darius, 18.
18.
Rory, 16.
Rory. Okay. 15 to 10.
Oh no, I think that's everyone, isn't it? Oh no,
Oh,
it's
it
just
is.
Bella.
Bella.
Bella
With
got
Bella.
14.
There you go.
Bella.
Who had
Okay.
16?
Rory.
Me.
And Darius had
18. And just so you know, Caleb got 13 and Knives got a 12.
Ooh, pretty nice uniform little spread.
All
there.
above a 10, yeah.
Damn.
Right, let me just see.
God.
Yeah.
Oh, damn.
That reminded me of that dude that tries that food in his car and he goes, damn.
Pretty much the reason the Five Guys is what it is today.
Yeah.
And you get the fry bites back. Damn. I love that fucking song.
So good.
Look at the bacon.
Okay.
Get yourself that double cheeseburger. Damn.
All right then. So, on a 21, Geo, spotting this creature, you see this one at first before casting your eyes around, and you see all of these others crawling their way out of this chasm. What would you like to do?
So you said this was difficult terrain, right?
It is difficult terrain.
Cool. So let's make it a little more difficult.
Sure.
I'm going to
Make the battlefield harder, that's fine.
Oh, I intend to. So seeing these things and assuming everyone behind me is mildly aware, Gio's just going to free action sort of. We have engagement, and with sort of trudgy steps, I'm going to take 15 to here.
Okay.
And then a 40-foot box. He's going to whip his arms around, and the sky, like above these creatures, it sort of like opens up almost like a window into space. And
Okay.
you just see this comet, huge and like full of ice and stuff. And as it passes through this sort of like window-like space and thing, I'm going to cast Sleet Storm on these guys.
Nice.
Nice.
As the shards of rock and ice just rain down from this
So
asteroid.
is that everybody?
So that
It
will
will
be
be
everyone
40
within
feet.
that. So,
All right
I
then.
think I need to paint. So I need to measure it and I need to do it. So if I started there, it's 40 by 40, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm just making sure. So actually, I could do it a bit further than that. So if I went from like there, up
Uh-huh. Yeah, it's just everyone. Okay.
and around. So like it's So
Yeah. What save are they making?
so they're not making any. Well, so they have to make dex saves when they move, otherwise they fall prone because it's icy ground.
Okay.
So until the spell ends, freezing rain and sleet falls within a 20-foot tall cylinder and a 40-foot radius centered on a point you choose within range. The area is heavily obscured and exposed flames in the area are doused. The ground is covered in slick ice, making it difficult terrain. When the creature enters the spell's area for the first time or starts its turn there, it must make a dexterity saving throw. On a failed save, it falls prone.
Okay.
And any creatures that are casting spells in there need to roll cons if they have
None
to,
of
but I
them
don't think these things
Nope.
will, but yes. Geo's going to open this
Okay.
huge thing in space, and Sleep Storm is now in effect.
Nice. Okay, good stuff.
Does that, so if we go into that space, we also have to make dex saves,
Yeah,
right?
Yeah.
So it affects everything, but it's more of a, you can stand back and watch them, you know.
Okay.
So this one is going to move because why would it not? So it's difficult terrain and it needs to roll a dex save.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, 15 or higher.
That is a 16.
Okay, so it makes it then.
So it's still half movement though. But with half movement, it can still get up 2 knives.
Oh, no.
Yes.
These things can move fast.
So you see, as it kind of pries itself out, you see it struggle to get a grip for a second before it almost, like, these thorns jag into the sleet on the floor, and it uses that almost as pittance to move forward and scuttle towards knives.
Did it get close enough for me to hit it at any point? Or no?
No, it kind of went directly like this
There's
way.
another big hole here, right? Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Cool.
But just and then it'll go for knives. So it is going to make a heat draining attack at knives.
Is that to hit?
That is a to hit.
Okay.
Which is a 12, which does not hit knives. It's going to try again. And that is a 15, which also does not hit Knives.
Amazing.
So you see Knives, as she spotted this area, kind of bashes her staff on the ground, and a great axe head springs out from either side and uses it to knock the two vines that have just gone shooting out towards her away.
Nice.
Amazing.
She's
That's
badass.
grandma's.
Oh yeah. Okay, that is the end of the Blight's go. It is there. It is now Aqua.
Right, seeing this creature attack Knives, she is going to go to here. And you see, she mutters some words and her horns become slightly twisted and her nails become longer and her teeth become sharper as she casts Primal Savagery.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
And then she is going to slash out with her short sword.
Okay.
Short.
Short.
That is 18 plus 7.
25.
Yeah. No doubt.
So 5 plus 4, so it's 9. But with the Primal Savagery, she gets extra shit, doesn't she?
I think that's only on unarmed, isn't it?
Yeah.
Savagery?
Yeah, it's unarmed strikes, I believe.
Did she make a melee attack? Melee spell attack. Oh, no.
Oh.
Okay, so I misread the spell, so hold on. You make a melee spell attack against a creature. Oh, so she doesn't hit with the sword. So how do I roll a melee spell attack?
It's just
You just roll a normal, like a sword strike.
D20 plus your spellcasting modifier.
So that was the same.
All right.
As what I did for that. And then it is... So the damage is...
one hit, the target takes 1d10 acid.
2d10.
After you make the attack. Oh, okay.
She gets 2d10 for some reason.
Level.
Yeah.
Level, right, yeah.
Oh, it's cantrip.
So it's a 6 and a 2.
So 8. 8 points of acid damage.
Yeah.
Okay.
She's then also going to move away to there.
What she spots as this, like, acidic kind of ichor falls from her nails as she swipes out, it doesn't have as much of an effect.
Okay. That's fine, that's all she's going to do.
Okay, moving swiftly onwards, we have Gurgle.
Right. So Gurgle's gonna run up 5. So 5, 10, 15, 20, right?
You are
It's
entering the
half
sleep
movement.
storm.
It's also half movement as it is, because all of this is difficult terrain because of the rubble.
Oh, okay.
But do you need to make a dex save in case you fall
Gurgle
prone?
here then.
If he goes
It's not
into the
any,
sleep bit.
Yeah. So basically,
Can we just draw?
so
Can we just draw a box where it is?
Yeah, I can do it now because essentially it starts where Rory is. So it's about here. It's just this big square essentially.
I can't see.
Oh, there you go.
Beautiful.
Cool.
But it's just,
I was
it's a
actually going to
circle.
draw a square, but that's fine.
Well, in that case, seeing the storm, Gurgle's just gonna shift. He's about to start running in, but he's shifting stance and sort of cocks his shoulders back, and his two hands just push forward, and between them is gonna see just a little blue orb shooting out, and he's gonna cast Shatter.
Okay.
Nice.
Oh, what a spell!
Love that spell.
Here, I believe, and I think
Okay.
that's 10 feet.
Yeah, so
sphere,
it's those
it's gonna
three.
catch all 3 of them.
Okay, so is it a dex save for Shatter?
Unless, wait, there we go. That's 50. Oh, shite. Where's the? There we go. 10. That's 10. That's 5.
Okay, so it's all of
that's
them.
10. It's all of them.
Okay.
It's the con save.
Con save. All right. 6 con saves coming up. We got a 6.
Fail.
We got 4.
Fail.
We got a 19.
Save.
We got an 18.
Save.
We got a 9.
Fail. So 2 of them save. They
that
take half
one
damage then.
And that one. Yep.
Let's see, that's
That one and that one.
3d8. 7 and 8, so 7 plus 8 is maths
15.
15.
So 15
points
to those who
thunder
fail.
damage. Yeah, and 7 for the ones that
Yeah.
save them.
All right.
Noise.
And then, as a bonus action, the shimmering starts around his body as he grants himself temporary hit points.
Okay. We then have Apollo.
Okay. I'm going to try and be a little bit more strategic. And I am going to... bonus action, I'm going to shift, first of all. So you'll see that the teeth will kind of come out, the feral look, and the claws will start to protrude from his hands as he goes... Why don't you stay where you are? And I need all of them to make me wisdom savings throws as I, in a 40-foot cube, which I measured out before is...
It's the same as the
is
sweet
that
smoke.
there. But
Okay.
I'm doing it there.
So you're including the red, all right?
Yeah. And I need them all to make me wisdom saving throws, please.
What are you casting?
Do I have to make it as well?
Nope, because it's 6 creatures of my choice. So I choose the
Great.
bad
Nice.
guys.
Nice choice.
15.
So
Fail.
I'll ask again. Do I need to make a roll?
No.
16.
Meets beats.
4.
Fail.
19.
Save.
Yeah, 2 more.
No, I haven't. It's not 5, haven't I?
Well,
So,
there's 6 of them. Yeah.
And 15.
Okay, so 4 of them fail as
Yeah.
I cast slow.
Oh!
Steal my spells.
So the
Hasty.
the 4 that failed have a -2 to AC, a -2 to dexterity saving throws. They cannot use reactions. They can either use an action or a bonus action on their turn, not both. Regardless of their abilities or magic items, they can only make 1 melee attack or ranged attack per turn. If the creature attempts to cast a spell, I can roll a d20, and on an 11 or higher, the spell does not take effect.
Not gonna happen.
Okay, but that's fine. But however, at the end of their turns, they can roll another wisdom save to see if they're
To
unslowed.
break it.
But
All
4
right.
of them are slowed.
Slowed.
Nice.
Okie
Which ones are slowed?
Nice one. So I will just mark this now. We've got this guy. We've got. Ooh, that's not the right fucking thing. That guy. That one succeeded. Too many things. That one. And this one.
Amazing.
Nice.
And then I am going to... Oh no, I don't want to draw something. Sorry, I drew on the thing. I didn't mean to draw on the thing.
How dare you?
How dare I indeed. And then I'm going to move... I'm going to move through. Can I move through? So I've moved 10 feet. Can I use the rest of my movement to move... Oh, I've got fucking Swift Strider on, so I'm going to go here.
Alright. Cool. You do so.
I have 10 extra feet. I didn't think about it, but there you go. 40 feet. I'm going to go there, readying myself for potential things.
Okay. It is Darius.
Darius is going to wing round past. Can I get to there with 30 feet? I think so, right?
So it'd be 50. Yeah, I'll say you can move. You can push through. Yeah.
Okay, cool. And he's going to take 2. Is he going to do something else first? Let's look at these bonus action spells. Yeah, he's going to Hunter's Mark, the one that's in front of him, as a bonus action. Oh no, actually, no, he's not. No, he's not going to do that. He's not going to do that. He's going to take 2 swings with his halberd.
Okay.
I think it's halberd. Is it halberd?
Yep.
Oh wait, this is my character sheet. That's why I couldn't find it. Yeah, he's going to take 2 swings with his halberd. Is it advantage because of?
It will be. You are flanking with knives.
Oh. So the first one is a natural 20.
Nice!
You know I got a divine smite, that motherfucker.
Of course you fucking are.
Okay, so I'll pump out a first level divine smite.
Okay. These are not undead.
No, that's fine. That's totally fine. Okay. Sorry, my laptop's being super slow. It's not marking off spells. Oh wait, I can't mark off stuff.
You can't. Yeah.
Okay, so let's do this properly. Explain it. So that's 2d6. So 1d10. So that's 9 times 2.
Yep.
Nice.
18.
18 plus 3.
21.
21 plus 2d8. 4, 7. So that's 11 plus another 22. 21. So 21, 42 points of damage.
And then d20 on the crit table.
D20.
Oh yeah, chunky crit!
Chunky crit!
Forgot about that. Come on, guys, where are you? 3.
3. What was that?
Stunning crack!
Beautiful.
Let's
You know what's so great about this? How does Darius want to kill this thing fucking immediately?
Amazing.
So Darius just kind of as the battle kicks off and this thing comes at knives, he sort of grabs his amulet.
Yeah.
And just sort of kind of spins round Apollo.
Yeah.
And as he does, he just uses the momentum of the spin, like as he goes sort of back to back with Apollo and then spins round him, just uses the momentum to just swing out the halberd and this thing sort of like comes with the halberd as it continues to swing. And there's just this flash of light as it does.
So as the radiant bomb essentially lets off and the slash it's almost like a ball of twine unraveling as this impact strikes, and you see just this cord of rotting, like it looks like plant matter just collapses, singed to the floor.
God, I've missed Polar Paladin so much. I don't believe I have any movement left though, do I?
You don't, unfortunately.
Okay.
And you can't really do a second melee.
Anyone within 10 feet?
No, not yet.
Okay, fine. Never mind. That'll do.
All right then.
Caleb? Within 10 feet? Fuck him up.
That's his bestie.
Yeah. And he'll just give a nod to Knives.
Yeah.
And
Knives
then
kind
turn.
of nods back and grins. Yeah, amazing stuff. Wow. Straight up with a nat 20 on a fucking Polar Paladin.
I know, right?
Classic.
Fucking love it. I've missed these guys so much.
Okay, so Mr. Orange Blight is going to attempt to make a dex save. Gets a 16.
Oh, for the dex. Oh, yeah.
Wait, but it's -2?
No, orange is not slowed.
Orange isn't slowed, so it does succeed. Okay, so it still has half movement, but it can get to our good friend Gurgle.
Try it.
It's fucking gunner, mate. And you see it kind of like lash out, similar to the other one, but this time it's aiming low because it's still hunched on the ground, kind of looking up at you. This faceless entity. I know it's got a face, but it doesn't. This faceless entity just staring up at you. This creepy, disjointed, but fluid movements as it scuttles forward and lashes out 2 vines at your toesy woesies.
Surprisingly, you're more ugly than I am.
That is a 24 to hit.
Ooh!
Just hits? No.
So you take 10 points of radiant damage.
Wait a minute.
Yeah. Does that hit? Oh, you've already rolled damage.
Sorry,
it doesn't matter.
Sorry.
Doesn't matter.
We've
Yeah.
We've already established it hits.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. You've rolled damage.
When a creature within 5 feet of you makes an attack against a target other than you, you can use your reaction to make a melee weapon attack against that attacking creature. I have Sentinel.
You have fucking Sentinel.
Yeah, sorry about that. Oh no, wait, but it's not 5 feet from me. It's 5. Oh, okay, fine.
Yeah.
It's if the creature is within 5 feet, not if the person.
Yeah, if it was here, you could have done it. But...
Ignore.
Okay,
I'm
so
derailing.
What did I say? 7 points? No, 10 points.
10 points of radiant.
Radiant damage, and I need you to make me a dexterity saving throw, please.
All right.
I only just remembered that I had something, then I completely forgot, and then you rolled the damage, and I was like, fuck!
Yeah.
That is 16.
16 just succeeds. You are not grappled.
Ooh.
Okay, second attack. That one.
That one?
Yeah.
Amazing.
Yeah, so it lashes out with the first one, succeeds, but you're able to like maneuver your boot kind of like out of the way as it goes into for a second one on the same leg to try and pull you, and just completely fucking misses. You just see like this stray tendril just kind of flick past you, completely missing. All right, Rory.
Oh. So then in that case, I'm gonna kind of vault. Is this square would be in the sleet storm thing?
Yeah, this
it?
is in the sleet.
Okay, then I'll just kind of frog leap over.
That
Gurgle.
Nice.
To there, to interpose between this thing and Geo.
Mm-hmm.
And...
You mean walk over?
No, I'm literally like frog leap over you.
You're both short. You're both small.
Yeah. And then the blade arm comes out, the shield comes out, and I'm going to take 2 strikes.
2 strikes. Go
Nice.
for it. Yeah, this one isn't
I'm
slowed.
Okay, and this one is going to be... First one's going to be a goading attack.
Okay, so whiz save?
I believe so. Hang on, lots to scroll through. Yes, wisdom saving throw.
15?
It succeeds.
Okay.
But I haven't even tried to hit it yet, so... okay.
I was promised you.
Dirty 20.
Yeah, hits.
Okay, but I still get to add the extra damage, right? It
Yeah,
just-
I think so. Yeah, it just doesn't have to.
Yep. Where did my D8 go? Okay, so that's 8 plus 6, and then my crystal rapier does another 1d8. So 8 plus 6, 14, plus 3. I can't do this. 14, 17, plus 3, 20, and I will. Yeah, that's it. So it's 20 on the first hit.
20 on the first hit.
Okay, second attack.
How much of that was radiant?
Only 3.
3. Okay.
Second attack is a 22. Sorry, I'm really bad at maths today.
Hits. Yep. No, I have to. Go on.
And that's 5 plus 3. That's 8 points of piercing damage.
Okay.
And 2 points of radiant damage.
So 9 points total. Yeah. So you look as the radiant damage. It was such a blast that Darius delivered that it didn't matter. But the radiant damage itself just seems to almost be absorbed. It doesn't seem to have any effect.
Oh, okay. Ooh. Okay. Not bad. Can I not do that?
That is not good.
Okay.
Yeah, no, I can't turn that off.
All right. So.
Should have taken one of their weapons.
Wait, where's it? Ah, yes, this is the guy. Wait, no, it's not. Where's the guy gone? I've confused me colours. You know how you're saying we're teaching you colours?
I was going to say, so you don't know
I did
them.
it wrong. It's this guy. No, it's this guy. Right. This guy who is slowed is going to make so much to remember here, is going to make a dex save first.
Yep.
-2.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Fails. So flips over.
Falls prone.
Not only that, it's clambering on this icy surface and does
down
not
the
get its grip and woof, disappears from sight.
It fell down the hole.
It fell down the hole.
Nice.
Okay, Bella.
Bella is going to disappear into like stardust and reappear there. It'll actually move me this time. There you go. And as she appears, she's going to slash out with her rapier at Mr. Orange
With advantage.
with advantage.
So you get your sneak attack.
Sneaky.
You are in a sleet storm though. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Appeared. She didn't move.
Yeah, but it's okay.
True.
I mean,
I'm
that's
sure
amazing.
if that's what. Yeah, if that's how you rule, that's how you rule. Cool.
That's how I'm going to rule it. She's
Yeah, so-
appeared in the zone rather than...
In the
That's
zone.
a 23.
Yeah.
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 Okay. Let's see. That's 8 plus 2, so that's 10 piercing plus. Where's my other d6? There it is. 10, 15 sneak. I don't know what sneak is. What is sneak?
How do you want to kill it?
I'm just going to appear, and as I appear, I'm just going to slice its head off. Like,
Yeah.
as I'm
Nice.
appearing. It's just
Yeah, so Gurgle, like this thing has like begun to try and right itself, given up on your feet. And as it does so, like you just see as you look up, woof, the head topple off and the rest of it disintegrate into the piles of knotted material on the floor. Dead.
Nice.
super dead.
Super dead. Anything else on your turn?
No.
Gurgle's just gonna go. I think you dropped something.
Okay. Caleb's turn. Caleb is going to kind of shaking slightly, move forward, but not wanting to get too close. And
Try enthusiastically.
it's heavily obscured, right? Even into the area.
Yeah.
So is it disadvantage on ranged attacks?
Range, I think.
into
Yeah.
it? He's still going to give it a go. At disadvantage, seeing this shadowy kind of mass. It's the first one of the first ones you guys spotted. He's going to aim, going to take out a vial, crack it open, and a pool of acidic, like liquid, pools and hovers above his hands before he like kind of incants something and tosses it into the sleet storm, and is going to attempt to cast Ray of Sickness.
Nice.
Ooh.
Disadvantage is still going to hit because that one, I believe, is slowed. So it does hit because it's slowed.
Nice.
So
Alright,
that is too low. Is it -2? Yeah, -2 to AC, so it hits. So that is going to be. Where the heck are my d8s? Balls damage. 3 points of damage.
Ah.
Yeah, I rolled a 2 and a 1.
Oof.
So 3 points of poison
Balls
damage. As it pierces, and you just see kind of like a splattering as a lot of it misses, but some of it manages to sear slightly into it. You can't see it because it's heavily obscured, but it's just kind of, okay, all right, this is fine. This is fine, right? And is going to, with his bonus action. No, I don't do anything. No, ain't gonna do shit. It is then Knives' turn, and you see Knives, after she has bashed the tendrils away with this great axe, looks towards the chasm, grits her teeth, and you see from beneath the cloak she's wearing her muscles bulge as she rages. She's a fucking barbarian, baby!
This is why Joe loves grandmas.
Yeah, never underestimate your grandma.
Okay, so
So I'm going to marry Knives, adopt Boots, and go off
Lovely
into the
family.
sunset together.
Okay, so
Sorry, I thought I was the mom. Say, look at me, mind.
so Knives is going to move. Wait, stop it. 20 feet. It's gonna say fuck it and go into the sleet storm. Has advantage because of danger sense. Thank God for that. And gets a 16 on the dex save.
Yeah, that succeeds. No fails. That succeeds.
Succeeds. All right, so she is still up, and this one is kind of there-ish. That was half in a circle. I just want to hit something.
Makes sense.
That was closer, right?
This is within 5 feet, right? And is going to whack it with the great axe. Let's go.
Yeah, she is.
The whack.
Oh my god, yeah, she is. That is a 26 to hit. Hot damn knife.
Silvery barbs. No, I'm joking. I'm messing.
So, Knives gets, again, crappy damage, but 7 + 2, so 9 points of slashing damage to Mr. Blue. And then second attack is a 17 to hit, which hits because he's slowed. For, again, 3 + 4, 7 plus another 9 points of slashing damage as you just see these old woman veins popping in her forearms as the cloak kind of like is moved behind her in the storm as she rushes forward and just like almost like swatting away people on her lawn and she's like, get the fuck out of here.
Old woman veins.
Old woman veins, you know.
I hear them crack.
That is going to be her turn. We have Blue Blight is going to not move, but is going to attempt to attack Knives as she's just run into its space. And it is going to... Is there any penalty? No, it's just one melee attack, basically, isn't it?
Yeah.
That's all they can do.
Yeah, and it's either an action or a bonus action.
Yeah,
both.
that's fine. So that is a 16 to hit, which is Knives' armor class. So that is going to be...
Silvery barbs.
Yeah, silvery barbs it?
Yeah, silvery barbs that.
Do you have to see the creature?
I will double check the wording of the spell.
You do, yes, I think so.
It doesn't say anything about sight. It just says... Oh, no, it does. Yeah, which you can take when a creature you can see within 60 feet. It says that in the casting time, but not in the actual description, which is very confusing.
I know.
How annoying is that?
Knives
Have you got silvery barbs too?
No, just
So-
silvery barbs 1.
5.
Silvery Boogaloo.
Oh, I hate you guys. Yeah, so she's raging, so that is... Oh, that's not half, because she is not what I thought she was. She's a different type of barbarian. But she does need to make a dexterity saving throw with advantage. And fails. So Knives is grappled.
Okay, Blue can make a wisdom saving throw.
Blue can make a wisdom. What? Oh. 12.
Yeah,
is...
it's still slowed.
Oh, yeah. 12. Yeah.
Yeah, it's still slowed.
Yeah. Okay, we then have Green Boy. Green Boy is going to...
I hate Green Boy.
We always hate Green Boy.
Hate Green Boy.
Green Boy is going to... Yes, so it can move there. And you see what would be creepy, fast, scuttly movements. It's just weirdly in slow-mo as it's trying to push its way, like climb around the crevice edge and move forward. Oh, fucking
Dex save first.
I'm on it. It's a 16.
Yeah, that saves.
Okay.
I didn't want
minus-
to get
is
shouted
that
at,
six-
so
is
I
that
didn't want to say
-2?
anything.
No, because it's -2 to AC, you know.
No,
Yeah,
it is.
and
It
dex save.
fails. It fails.
It fails, yeah.
Is it stuck in place?
It falls
It's
prone.
It's not prone.
Prone.
It's down the chasm.
Nice!
This was such a
why-
trash spell, man.
It's out of here.
Yep.
It's gone. Get out of here.
Kind of worried about knives now, though.
All right, and pink.
Oh no, I got her. She's fine.
Oh, that's pink. This is pink. That's purple. Okay.
What
Pink.
did you just say?
Because
Dex save?
it's Pink's turn, and
Oh, okay.
Pink.
Yeah.
Why am I Mr. Pink?
that's a nat 1.
Does it also fall into the chasm?
Uh-huh.
Sick!
This is why you cast Sleep
So-
Storm.
That was a
Right.
nat 1, -2 dex save for a -1 before modifiers.
Yeah.
Sick.
Minus another 1.
Sick! Does it
I
not
love
just
how-
die?
Nope.
I love
But
how
you know
Gio
what?
has just killed 3 creatures
Just like
by doing
falling.
absolutely nothing.
Killed might be presumptuous. Killed
the
might be
ones-
presumptuous.
Problem for later.
If they are still
Yeah.
alive down the bottom of the chasm, DM, they are allowed to roll wisdom saves to see if they're unslowed.
That means yes.
What was that? Like a horse.
Okay, back at the top of the round is Geo.
It is Geo. Okay. Okay. Wasted my own
Geo goes,
spell.
screw this! Just charges the knives off the cliff.
I will take lives. And just into the just into the hole.
Spartacus.
No, okay, so I'm going to move to here. Even though she's there, that's heavy obscure is still, even if she's at the edge, that's still very heavy obscure, isn't it?
If it's the entire area is heavily obscured, yeah.
Yeah, that's fine. Cool. Okay, I am then. Okay, cool. So I am going to. I don't really need it anymore. I'm going to. He's just going to pull his hands down and drop concentration on the sleep storm and get rid of that completely.
Okay.
As the sort of the hole in, as like the sort of the big glass window into space just pulls back in together and the sky reemerges. And seeing sort of what's left of the battlefield and taking in what is what, seeing knives
Yeah.
stuck in the grasp of this thing, he's just going, oh, I don't think so, I quite like this one. And I'm going to Vortex Warp her from its clutches,
Okay.
and you just see him sort of grab 2 parts of the air and pull it, and it looks like he's stretching air, and she just like moves between 2 points in space.
Where are you popping her?
So, I mean, just here. Just not too far. If I can...
Wait, where?
Come on,
Behind
pop it.
Caleb. Behind Caleb.
Behind Caleb. Alright.
Yeah, just pop,
Into
just straight
the
there.
hole.
And no longer restrained.
So does it? How was that thing grappling knives?
So it had, it was around her waist.
Oh, so when she disappeared, what happened to it? Did it now fall?
No.
Just thought I'd ask.
Alright.
Dex save -2, fall down the chasm maybe.
No, because the ice is gone,
Just
unfortunately.
let's go.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
But that will be all for Geo's turn for the moment. That is all I'm going to do, because everyone else seems to be doing so wonderfully.
Okay, that guy is dead, so it's Aqua.
Aqua is going to see the only person she can see, and she is going to draw her bow and shoot it.
Go for it. This guy has already taken quite a lot of damage as well, so.
That is 24. Hits. That is 12 points of piercing damage. Straight to the noggin.
Straight to the noggin and through the noggin. You see a bit of the cord attached to the arrow as it flies and flies and flies and begins to drop down the chasm, unraveling the creature with it as it falls, string like this falling string, almost like a slinky, into the chasm itself.
Love that.
Everyone loves a slinky. That is just
Yes.
like down the thing wall.
And as the battlefield quiets, you hear from below.
Oh, we don't know that.
Nope.
Sick.
Hmm.
Down the chasm?
I mean, are we still in turn order or?
You are out of initiative for now.
Wildcard bitches, yeah! Just...
I wasn't religious all along.
Are we going in?
Just from my, what's the weather system like here? Like, is it heavily windy? Is it just like sort of atmospheric smog? Like, is it loud? That kind of thing.
It's pretty windy. And it's like a it's not a
like
heavy
a
breeze. No, it's not quite that bad. It's like this smog has been caught in the cloud that is around, and some of it is blowing. It's not impossible to walk through. You're not having to fight against the wind. It's more the rubble that's the issue to cross.
Mm-hmm. Okay, cool.
And
well, we seem to have done quite well there. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you there. What's the plan, everyone? What do we want to do now?
We go in.
Pursue the hostiles down.
Agreed.
Aqua is peering down the chasm if she can see anything.
Does Aqua have dark vision?
She does. 60 feet.
60 feet. Peering down, she sees, illuminated by a faint, distant green glow, the individuals who had fallen, clambering to their feet, and a couple of other creatures scattering and trying to check and pull them up, and looking up right back at her.
Apollo just kind of cracks his neck, elongates his claws to around 2.5 inch, and just goes, well then, friends, down into the depth. And just literally like will step back off the edge into the chasm and grasp and like dig his nails and claws into the side of the dirt and just slide down into the chasm.
Rory kind of like pops up, does a little twist, and then starts to fall down and digs his blade arm into the side of the chasm, sort of slow himself down as well.
Okay.
And Apollo.
I would like athletics or acrobatics checks for those who are brute forcing it, trying to slow their fall, because you're not monks.
What? I'm a robot.
Whoa!
Bella and Aqua are both just going to jump, and when they see the floor getting closer to them, they are going to use their teleportation to land.
Okay. So
how far down? Sorry.
Yeah, I'm just about to say. So the drop is about 40 or so feet.
Okay, that's fine.
It's not too deep. Also, this one's no longer slowed as well.
Can I put away my shield, pull out my laser pistol, and pop off a shot as I'm sliding down?
Sure, because it's cool.
Yeah, and because I'm not a monk, I got a natural 20 for a 21. Can I like flip myself round on the wall as I'm sliding and just almost like tiger-like start rushing down the wall? And woof,
yeah,
that's fucking sick.
Yeah, that's cool.
Down the wall.
I got a 22 to hit with the laser pistol.
All right, yeah.
Would that be a disadvantage because I'm sliding down the wall?
Yeah.
Okay, fine. Oh, that's fine. It's still a 22. I rolled 2 16s.
Okay then. Let's just plonk you guys here as you descend into the cavern.
First time I've hit anyone.
Can I do a really like stupid thing and jump off the wall like 15 feet like above them, land in the middle of them, and go, hello there? No, I won't do that.
Gurgle out. Yeah, so
General Kenobi.
Rory, we're gonna say that I'm hitting the wrong buttons. You're gonna go for this one because it's basically on you as you go down, and you kind of leap off for a little bit, fire your pistol before grabbing back hold of it. What did you get damage wise?
15 points of damage.
15, nice. Okay. So Rory lands successfully right by this green guy. Bella and Aqua appear at the bottom. Apollo charging down the fucking walls. Gets to around this area. What are Geo and Gurgle doing?
We're back in a moment.
Geo's watching everyone jump into the fucking hole. Can we please stop jumping into the hole and have some kind of plan as everyone is going?
I got it.
And Gurgle's gonna pull his grappling hook that he has in one of his compartments, attach it to his arm and go shoot it down, tie it to a rope, and then just go off to you.
Caleb and Darius, and Knives is also up there on the surface with you, kind of just as for Geo to go first.
And as he does, I'm gonna jump.
You serious?
Yeah, I'm gonna jump, and I'm gonna try to hit the wall. And as I do, I'm gonna cast Spider Climb on myself and start running.
Wait, so what's happening with the grappling hook?
That's for
I
Geo
thought
to
you
get
were. I
down.
thought you were holding it. I thought you had it. Right. Okay. Fine.
No, I shoot it into the wall, attach
Right,
it to a rope.
Fine.
And I
Okay. I thought you
get
meant
myself-
like you just took the grappling hook because you're such a dickhead character. I assumed you like thank you. Fine.
Yeah, that tracks. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Fine. So there is
We
a
just
grappling
assume the
hook.
worst.
Okay. And yes, you do so. Cast Spider Climb on yourself. You clunk.
Actually, fuck it. I'm just gonna jump. I'm not
Okay.
even
Oh.
gonna bother with
Are
Spider
you
Climb.
are
I'm
you
just gonna
purely jumping?
jump. Yeah, I'm gonna cast my shield on myself, my guardian shield. Just raise
What
the
does-
impact.
Why? Just spider climb
Wait, so
down. It was a
what does
perfectly
that
good
do?
option.
What does the Guardian Shield do?
It gives me temporary hit points.
All right. You take 13 points of bludgeoning damage as you poof
Cool.
to the floor.
Awesome. 13, you said.
Yeah.
Good.
Okay. Caleb is gonna kind of look at you and roll his eyes.
Just drops like a cannonball, just like.
I mean, I was gonna throw something down there before other people did. Threw themselves down there, but never mind, I guess.
I mean, if it's going to be useful, you might as well throw it now.
No,
exactly.
can't do that now that everyone's down there.
On the
Oh,
way
so
down,
it's-
Gurgle, you hear Gurgle go.
Oh. You cut out, I know you
was
said
that?
Geronimo, yeah. Caleb is going to roll an athletics check to climb down. Yeah, no.
Oh no.
You see kind of Caleb, like, clearly doesn't know much about climbing at all, is grabbing the rope and is like, okay. Is attempting to use his feet, but his feet slide and he slides and he
Oh,
just
shit.
falls to the ground.
Does it do the thing when, he climbs onto the rope, has seen people slide down by sort of detaching their grip, and he just goes.
Hey, wolf. Yeah. You can kind of hear him go, right, okay. Ash told me how to do this. Ah! Woohoo! Sorry, Caleb. Takes 16 points of bludgeoning damage
Oh,
Fucking
damn.
hell.
as he hits the ground. Geo, what are you doing?
I mean, everyone's just fucked off and left the one character who has no...
I mean, Knives is here.
Oh, Knives is here.
Mhm.
Yes, and I've seen her grandma strength. Gio's going to look at Knives and goes, look, my specialities clearly lie in other things. Would you mind helping me get down, please? You are exceptionally strong. I do love that. Would you
No,
mind?
Absolutely. Hang on. And is going to
This
take
bridal
the cloak.
carries.
No, it's going to take the cloak. It's going to almost wrap Geo to her back.
It's a.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, is it called a
Baby carrier. It's a
papoose?
Geo backpack.
Nice.
Nice.
She's about 4 foot. So
I love how Grandma is
It's
just
the reverse
baby
yoga.
carrying Geo.
and is going to take you both down very successfully with a nat 20
Let's go.
for a 27. So you see Knives kind of strap you to her back, kind of retract the blades in the great axe, stow that kind of in the pouch that's been created in this like baby carrier with you. So you're kind of like with the staff, and just kind of spits on her hands, grabs the rope, and just zoom, fireman pulls down, like not even caring about the rope burn, as she takes you down. And you are all at the base of this cavern. As you reach the base, you see what looks to be the remnants of buildings that have collapsed in on the crater area while you collect yourselves.
My goodness. So strong.
Gilf? Question mark?
Christ.
I mean, there's no question mark there. It's an exclamation mark.
But looking around, other than the debris and the creatures, another creature you see is kind of looking and staring at you all as you make this very sudden intrusion. You also see, coming from this direction behind the creature, that green glow. And you see vines that seem to lose their... These are full live vines. In complete stark contrast to everything else, leading into this room and kind of covering the floor and like cracking up the ceiling and seems to be reaching out. But you immediately all land, Rory firing off a shot at Mr. Green next to you. And we're going to go right back into the same initiative order.
Mm-hmm.
We will go straight to the... doesn't really make sense to go straight to the top. Where are we? Where were we?
So we were... Bella got the final kill, so it'd be...
Bella got the kill, so it is...
No, not Bella,
Aqua,
but...
so it
Aqua.
is Gurgle.
Yeah.
Okay, jumping down... Oh shit, I need to place myself on the...
Oh, I forgot to bring the guys onto the actual layer. These are the guys that fell.
Oh, amazing.
I can only see a very small amount of the map. Is that that's supposed to be
Yeah,
right?
it's...
Did
It's
they
not
take any
It's gotta
fall
zoom in.
damage?
Hmm?
Did they take any fall damage?
It doesn't... Why, you don't know.
Where would I have landed here?
Nice!
More appealing to the DM than the...
Where would you say that I have landed from just jumping?
From just jumping,
Yeah, just place me anywhere.
honestly, you're fine where you are.
Okay. I nearly hit either of my friends.
Oh yeah, you... Honestly, I mean, Darius didn't hear you coming. So you very nearly went into Darius.
I'll just as I land, I do a slight like army wave to Darius, and I turn around and punch one of the things.
Go for it. All right. So you're punching this guy, I assume.
Yep.
Yeah.
Welcome to Earth.
Sorry.
That is dirty 20.
Hits. Also, it looks as though none of them are slowed anymore.
Right.
Good to know.
That is 8 plus 4, which is 12 points of thunder damage.
12 points to this guy. All right.
Then I'm going to see if I can scooch through Apollo's legs.
You're quite bulky, but you know. Are you gonna let him scooch through your legs?
Not if I can help it, but if he does it, he does it.
Instantly pulls his knees together.
Just gonna go and clock the other one on the other side.
All right, go for it.
Uh,
This one is looking battered.
that is 16.
16 hits.
Nice.
Just hits.
Okay. For another 12. I rolled max damage on both of those.
How do you want to kill this guy?
Nice.
Yes.
I'm literally just jumping through like between Apollo's legs and going full body.
Oof. And
Yeah, just
you
going
see
full
with
body,
the
knock
force
him
of you,
to the corner.
Yeah, so the force of you moving kind of sends him reeling back and unraveling in the same way as the others have, as his body scatters to the wind.
And so that would be 15 feet of movement?
Yes, it would be.
Okay. Then I'll use another. Is this difficult terrain as well?
No, this isn't.
Okay. Then, yeah, let's do another 10 feet. Guggle's just running around now, going crazy, and yeah, he's gonna end his turn there.
Okay, right in front of this guy. All right, sounds good. Okay, so next up we have Apollo.
Yes.
What you doing?
Sorry, my headset died, and I was like, no!
Good, it's your turn.
What do I want to do? I don't want to spend many spell slots because I heard a big growly noise. So I'm not going to do that. I'm going to Toll the Dead, the one in front. A wisdom save of 16, please. The one next to me, purple dude.
Fucking fails, man.
Yep, so 2d12. It is 2d12, right? Yeah.
I believe so.
He took damage.
Yep.
Yep.
So that is 15 points of necrotic.
15 points of necrotic. Okay. That is... Okay, very nearly dead.
Very nearly. Oh, I don't like the sound of very nearly. I will... Has Gurgle moved?
Yeah.
Yep.
Bastard. Right. I didn't thought...
Sorry, I need to tank.
No, I know, but I didn't think you'd moved. I was going to help you, but you've moved, so I can't.
Sorry. I'm like a pinball machine right now.
Yeah. What am I going to do? That was an action. I will mass healing word.
Mass healing word? Alright.
Yeah, so call out words of restoration for 6 creatures, so I don't know who has taken damage. I know Gurgle's taken damage, and I don't know who else has taken damage so far. I know that Nana
Not
has.
many of you have.
Knives
Pretty
have.
sure we're good.
Knives.
Did Knives take damage?
Yep.
And Gurgle took damage, right?
And Caleb has taken damage.
Yeah, so we'll do that.
Not from the creatures.
So that's
incompetence.
That's 8 points of healing. Healing. So they get
Healing damage.
hit points back.
8 hit points back.
Yeah.
And that's how I'm back up to full.
Cool. Alright then. Don't laugh. Don't be cocky. Alright.
And 1 second, just seeing if I can do something else.
Oh god, I'm so warm. It's stupid.
I was going to say, did you just pull the sweat off your back and go, oh?
No, I was on my back.
Okay.
Stunning crack, great.
I'm going to. What's over this way?
Over yonder.
Yeah, can we see any of this bit, or is it?
No. So that looks like a cave wall.
Where-
I will just reveal a little bit more, just because you're now there. Hang on. That's
like,
nothing.
is that- I was gonna say, is that all- is that
Ignore that. I don't have to get rid of that. Fucking ignore that, man. I fucking hate fog of war on this fucking thing.
Okay, then I'm going to 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35.
Does anybody not have dark vision, by the way?
My arm sheds light. My blade arm.
Oh, sight. Alright, you're fine then.
For bright light for 30 feet, dim light for 30 feet.
Okay, so you're going there, Apollo.
Yeah, opportunity attack.
Yes. That's the wrong fucking thing. Alright. Okay, so it is going to... Oh, I can't do that. Never mind. Just an opportunity attack. That's cocked. Fucking dice.
Is it the blue one? That's
No.
nearly dead.
No. It's
So you're not getting opportunity attack from that one.
this
No,
is
it's the red guy, the one in red.
Oh right. Is the blue one dead? No.
Lady in red.
Never mind.
no blue guy's dead. Yeah.
Dancing with me.
Oh okay.
Have I not
Because you
revealed purple
deleted-
guy?
No, that's who I
You
just
didn't.
hit.
Oh, you hit red guy.
No, I didn't. I hit purple
No,
guy
purple
with
guy.
Toll the Dead.
Lot
Yeah,
of guys.
Purple
Lot of guys.
guy has been injured but told the dead and is nearly dead.
Yeah,
Right.
so
Okay.
opportunity attack from purple guy.
No, I rolled for the other guy.
At
No,
disadvantage.
you roll both. You're rolling opportunity attacks for both purple
Yeah, I know,
and red.
I know,
Yeah. Sorry.
That is a... Oh my god. That is a 20 to hit.
Shield.
With disadvantage
Shield.
Oh, wait.
not with disadvantage.
Why is it disadvantage?
because I hit him. My thunder gauntlets.
15.
15 does not hit.
Okay, second guy.
Yeah.
I already rolled that. I'll just roll it again, why not? Okay. That is a 23.
Okay.
Okay.
I was trying to do math in my head really quick then, and it didn't work. I was like, no, that would still hit.
So you take... shitty damage. 4 points of slashing damage.
Oh,
and
okay.
2 points of necrotic damage as this claw reaches out and strikes you
No
as you run past. And as you run past, you see the source of this glow.
Amazing. Reveal your secret keeper.
I'm bloody working on it.
A meal.
A meal, a succulent Chinese
meal.
Ah, you know your judo well.
I see you know your judo well.
Oh well, this is democracy manifest.
Oh no!
What is
Oh, that's a big pile of spaghetti.
You see a large mass
Oh, it's pretty.
of vines and a pool of what looks like acid.
Oh, amazing. Can I get closer then? Because I stopped moving there because I didn't know what was beyond the black. Can I continue my movement?
Yeah, sure.
It's no longer difficult terrain down here, is it?
It's not.
Did you just say you wanted to go beyond the black?
What? No,
Well,
I
once you
couldn't
go there, you don't
see.
really come back.
I couldn't see it. I was
Okay,
just. oh,
so
right there.
you move towards it, and that is your turn, yeah?
It is.
All right. Darius,
Oh, that's me.
that's you.
Just waiting for that to kick in.
Sorry, I was eating sweets.
That's all good.
Darius is gonna, from where he is,
Mm-hmm.
turn around and just, like, sort of over his shoulder backwards, just kind of do an over-the-shoulder hammer down with the halberd to the
Like
guy
it?
over his right shoulder.
Mm-hmm.
Just got hit by Toll Dead. Is this something? No, it's not something.
No, it's straight.
It's not amazing. It's okay. +6, so 17.
17 just hits.
Okay.
Oh, wait, no, it's that one. Yeah, it hits.
Cool. D10s look like that. So that's 6 points of damage.
Okay.
Oh man, I should have bonus action Hunter's Marked. Fuck. But it's not dead. Is it?
No, it's looking hurt though.
Okay, I'll do that again.
All right.
Oh man, kind of. Oh bollocks. Oh fuck that. Yeah, I'll do it again. Just making sure that I'm not missing things because.
Yeah. This is the thing. Like, I was like, I cannot do 4 NPCs and all of this. Like, it's not gonna happen.
Actually, well, fuck it. Let's just do it now then. And as he does that, he's going to bonus action Hunter's Mark that same dude.
All right, go for it. I mean,
And then he's going to go for another swing.
Okay.
That's not as good. That's 15 to hit.
Does not hit, unfortunately.
Oh.
Yeah.
Apologies. After this, I'll do what I should have done before. Apologies.
Okay.
I'll tell you after Rory's go, but basically Gurgle, Nana, and Thingy get immediately use their reaction to make a weapon attack.
Oh, okay.
The voice of
Right.
authority, but I'll let Rory do his go first. But
Okay, yeah, so that's all that Darius is going to do. Actually, he's just going to step to there.
Okay. Cool. All right, so that is Darius's go.
yeah, so voice of authority. When I cast a spell of first level or higher, which mass healing word is, any ally can use their reaction immediately after the spell to make one weapon attack against a creature of my choice that you see. So
Okay.
I'm going to choose blue guy.
Where's that? So this guy.
Yep,
Okay, and you are who are you commanding?
all of them.
Everybody.
Anybody, it says if you cast a spell of first level or higher and target an ally with the spell, which I did. I know it's mass healing word, which makes it broken.
So anyone who gets healed. Okay.
Yeah. So those three can use their reaction to hit that creature.
Okay. did Darius get healed? Darius is fine.
It was anybody that was damaged, I healed. So that so the only people that called out was Gurgle, Knives, and Caleb.
Caleb. Okay, so Knives cannot reach, and Caleb does not have Warcaster.
Okay.
They can they can punch something, right?
Yeah, but he's specified blue guy and cannot reach.
Okay, fellas.
Does it have to be within reach?
No, you
It
can
could be
move.
a ranged or a melee weapon. You can't move.
Okay.
You can't.
Okay.
Yeah, you can't just take a turn.
Yeah.
You just
Okay.
make an attack.
It's just
I
like an
said-
opportunity attack.
Said
Yeah.
okay.
Okay.
I wasn't arguing. I was agreeing. I was like, okay.
You can do a ranged weapon attack if you'd like.
Okay. I only have ranged weapons in my pack, so I don't really have any on me. It's just my gauntlets.
Punch him.
He can't reach, so you can't do anything then.
Okay.
Twist his dick.
He can't reach.
Who's this little red guy then? It looked on my screen. Gurgle's right next to this little red guy down here.
Oh yeah, but it was
Yeah,
blue.
but it's
I called out
specified
blue.
Yeah. Okay, so it is little red guy's turn. Little red guy is going to. Who's within 10 feet of red guy? So it's Darius and Gurgle. I need you both to make me con saves.
You get a plus
3, I think.
+3 to that.
All right. So 19 for me.
19. Darius?
15.
15. Okay, you both succeed.
That sounded like a lot of dice.
Oh, okay. So you take 26 necrotic damage, halved. So you take 13 points of necrotic damage, and this guy, I don't think has been attacked yet, so he's fine. Okay, as what happens is this guy who looks, so just to provide a quick description, this long-necked, draconic-looking, slender creature has a very, very pointed snout. It looks extraterrestrial for sure, and it opens its mouth, and this black ichor like aims out around it, and it will targeting both Gurgle and Darius. And your lungs, well, if you had lungs, are kind of filled with the smog, but you can, Gurgle, almost feel your armor trying to corrode itself. But you're able to shake it off, taking less damage. But that is going to be its turn, I believe.
DM, do we recognize this creature? Is it similar to the one that we saw up at the top?
No,
dead
but
thing.
the others were.
The others were. Okay.
Okay, but that is its turn, so we are on to Rory.
Oh, really? Okay. Man, I wish my thing didn't have. Actually, I've still got my pistol out, haven't I?
You do, yes.
Mm-hmm. Cool. I'm gonna pop off a shot. First at red guy.
Red guy, all right.
Which ones have been hit? Sorry, which ones are damaged? There's 2 down the bottom haven't been damaged, have they?
These guys haven't been damaged, no.
Okay, cool. No, including the red guy. Red guy hasn't been damaged either.
I don't believe so, no.
Okay, I'm not going to do that then. I'm going to put that away. Shield out. Shield retracted. I'm going to take one attack at the guy next to me between me and Darius.
With advantage?
Oh yes, please. Oh, I needed it. Thank you. 17 plus 6 is a number
Hits.
called 23.
Called hits.
And okay, so that's 5 plus 3. That's 8 points of damage on that attack, plus 1 radiant. But
Okay.
that doesn't do anything.
No. Okay. So, how do you want to kill it?
Oh, okay,
Nice.
then I will just kind of, as Rory sort of puts his gun away, he flips out the shield, and just as he's flipping out the shield, he just used like spiral unfolding of it just to cut that thing's head off.
Nice.
So it just kind of catches it and just slices through it.
You do so, and there's like a slight burst of radiant energy from your sword, and you see like some of the vines begin to restitch themselves, but you sever it so hard that it doesn't fucking matter, and the bitch is dead.
Cool, the bitch is dead. Then I'm going to move to here. And
Okay.
I'm going to take a goading attack at that one.
Goading attack, go for it. Goad for it. Sorry.
Goad for it. That's
yes.
18 to
Well
hit.
done.
18 hits.
Cool.
That is a... Oh, that's a 19 on the wisdom save.
Oh man, it succeeds. Okay, never mind. So that's 3 plus 5, 8 plus 3, 11 points of piercing damage,
Okay.
and 5 points of radiant.
Okay. It seems to have effect.
Oh, it does.
Yep.
Good. Very, very good. And then I'm going to move to here.
And I can't attack you because you... Can I?
Because
Do you have
No, you
mobile?
can't.
I can't remember.
I have mobile. Yeah, you
Yeah,
can't
you have
attack.
mobile and sentinel. Yeah, that was it.
Yep.
It was sheer pain.
I get to decide when I hit and when I don't get hit.
Okay, so that is Rory's turn. We have Deadblight. So nope. Now we're to Bella.
Bella is going to. She's going to pull her phaser and shoot the red guy.
Okay, go for it. And you will get sneak attack because there is an ally in 5 feet.
Phasers to kill.
That's a nat 20.
Let's go.
Crits!
Okay, crits.
Sorry. There's a 3d6. 1, 2, 3. Okay, that is 5, 2, and a 6. So that's 11 doubled.
13.
13.
13
26.
doubled. Plus 2. Then sneak attack.
28. Oh my god, this is without sneak.
Okay, now.
Down.
That's a 6, a 2, and a 4. So it's 12 again, doubled.
And a d20 for the chunky crits.
24.
Just for the shits and giggles. I got 13.
Destroy it.
Oh, the blow smashes the foe. Its movement speed is halved.
Nice.
I mean, its movement speed is 0.
Because you killed it. Yeah.
It's fucking dead. So, Bella kind of checking to see that Aqua is landed, kind of immediately fires out the pistol at the first thing that she sees in her line of sight, and just through the snout. And then it comes up. The way it's positioned, it goes through the snout, it resurfaces, goes through the eye, and splutters its head.
Lovely.
It is dead.
They're dead.
Dead as hell.
Kill cam.
Yeah. Like slow mo.
Finish
Alright.
him.
Caleb's turn. Caleb is going to cast. He's gonna kind of rub his hands together and kind of look to Knives and go, how about we bring you a bit more to their level? And he's gonna cast Enlarge on Knives.
Whee, nice.
Yes.
Big granny.
Big grand.
What a big gran.
She'll sort you out.
And then Knives, on her turn, her muscles swelling even further as she rages yet again. Because it would have dropped, but that's fine. Is going to swipe at this fucker.
Would it have dropped? Because we were still in the same initiative order that we started at the top. It was just a
Yeah, but
random
they're
movement,
doing
really, wasn't it?
Yeah.
rounds.
But I'm just gonna say it was an entire turn for you each to go down. So
Yeah.
unless you hit Granny on the way down.
She would have been there just
I
jumping.
mean, I'm not against the idea.
Okay, so enlarge. Extra d4 damage. Okay, and she hits So that is going to be a d12 and a d4. Nice. Okay, so 17 points plus 2 is 19 points of damage on the first strike against purple guy. Doesn't fucking matter. Fucking as she's enlarged, the staff again turns into this great axe, and not even using the sharp edge, literally just this enlarged flat side just squashes it. Okay. And then
so much about being a barbarian from her.
She is going to everyone's kind of in the way, but awkwardly step through you all. It's lumbering Granny heading forward, standing at Rory's side. So then we are back to Geo.
We are back to me. Okay. Well, before Big G got in the way.
Big G!
I would have seen the Tagliatelle down the corridor, right?
So there's Tagliatelle by your feet, and you see where the light is leading a huge bowl of Tagliatelle.
Yeah. That's the most carbonara I've ever seen. All right. I mean, I'm more of a buffer wizard than I am anything else. So, rubbing his hands together as he sees Rory taking these two, he's just gonna go, wind him up and watch him go. And I'm gonna sort of like form energy in my hand. It's gonna take the form of this big key, and I'm going to cast haste on Rory as a giant key goes into his back.
Hell yeah!
Starts spinning
That's
around.
so good.
Fucking love that.
And like any vents or like systems that could be like, like he just starts pulsing with energy.
He's got vents.
And you are now hasted.
Hell yeah.
So I'll just tell you what that means.
Let me at him.
So you've got +2 to your AC, advantage on dex saving throws, and you get an additional action each turn. That can be used for an attack, disengage, hide, use objects. Oh, and your speed is doubled as well.
Ooh.
Yeah. So
Hey.
kill machine just got better.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
So yeah, as the key sort of dissipates, he's going to turn to Bella and just go, "You're about to see something very special." And that's my turn for the moment.
Okay. On initiative count 20, you hear movement. Well, Apollo, you see movement. The rest of you hear a loud rustling of vines as prying open this cocoon of vines in the center, what is forming almost an egg shape. Fuck, hang on. This is where would Rosk if I had it on the right layer?
Oh, God!
What the fuck is that?
This draconic-like creature emerges and just... I need everybody who's stood on a vine, so that is Gurgle, Apollo, you're just out, Darius, Aqua, Bella. I need you all to make me dexterity saving throws, please.
Is this force to escape some kind of grapple or anything like that?
It is.
Okay, cool.
Dex save. So anyone within 10 feet of Darius gets a +2. So that's Gurgle, that's
Aqua, Rory
isn't affected.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so just Gurgle and Aqua.
Okay.
20 for me.
Okay, you succeed.
20 for Darius. Oh no, sorry, that's my character sheet. 18 for Darius.
18 succeeds.
But I got a nat 1 for a 6.
Fail.
Ooh.
How much did you say that Aqua gets?
An extra +3.
+3, yeah.
Okay, that's not too bad. That is 14.
Just succeeds. So as everybody else kind of moves out of the way of the vines, as they almost seem to come to life, from the roar of this creature that you all kind of shifting your attention to the center spot. These grasping vines lash out at you all, but you all manage to, except for Bella, move away. Bella, you are caught and wrapped in the veins. You are restrained. And looking down at you all, through this corridor, this creature goes, "You have no business here." And that is where we're going to end tonight's episode, and we're going to pick up again.
Can we not just fuck it up now?
Damn, ugly talks.
Can we just fuck it up now?
Yeah.
I need to write down what I'm going to do at the start of next turn. Because I have a plan.
I'm hasted. I'm just trying to
You're
go.
ready to go!
Oh yeah.
You're gonna be hasted for a full week.
My time. It's my time.
All right. But yeah.
I've been waiting to cast that on you.
Oh, I'm so excited for Hasted Brewery. I'm so excited.
Yeah, what's its wisdom score, just out of curiosity?
Somebody.
telling you shit. All right then. But I hope that was all right. There's a lot going on.
That was
a
great.
lot of stuff, a lot of plates to spin. But thank you guys who stuck around. If you didn't catch the entire episode, head over to our YouTube channel. It will be uploaded on
Sunday. Definitely this Sunday.
It will be.
If you want to watch last week's episode, you can go watch it because it's just been uploaded.
One second.
Head over and also be sure to tune in every Tuesday where we have our main Fallen campaign. So thank you guys for sticking with us, and a lot going on, and we'll see what comes next with this creature from
Hopefully not
beyond.
our depths.
Don't go anywhere, guys. We are.
Yeah.
Oh god.
There you go.
Going to be raiding.
Ooh. Who are we raiding?
We are raiding a channel called Brett Ultimus.
Ooh.
Oh, okay.
Interesting.
No idea. Brett Ultimus. That's who.
Brett Ultimus.
That's who we're
Everyone give
gonna
us some
raid.
love. Tell him Tales on Tap said hello.
That's it.
But we love you guys. Thank you for tuning with us every week, and we'll see you next Tuesday. Yes.
Bye guys.
Bye.
See you soon.
Bye.